to Wells Fargo Arena here in Des Moines, Iowa, and the 2024 State Boys Basketball Championships. Pair of games coming up today for you on CRM Live Sports. We start things off with Class 1A, as it'll be an all Tri-Rivers Conference affair in the rematch of a game played earlier on this year, as it'll be number 1 North Linn taking on number 3 Bellevue Marquette. And welcome in, everyone. Scott Unash alongside Coach Jared Collum courtside here at Wells Fargo Arena. No better place to be in the last day. We were here for the last girls basketball game of the year, and now we're here for the last day of boys basketball.
Doubled up, and I did some research, so I've got some.
So did I.
Oh, let's see who's. Now I saw a tweet that said 2021 there was a double dip. Waukee. Okay, the one I found was 2019 Cascade and 2018 Cascade, 2017 Western Christian.
I can even beat you there.
Oh, boy.
I can beat you there. The last small school to do it, let me double check. I got to make sure.
I thought I saw
I wrote
there was never been a 1A one.
No, there has been.
Oh, boy.
1995 Winfield Mount Union.
The girls won it that year.
The girls won it that year, and the boys won it that year. So, but North Linn can do something that hasn't been done in almost 3 decades today.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Winfield Mount Union, they were good that year. We talked a little bit about Settles and Clay Edwards. They actually lost their junior year to Hudson and then won their senior year.
North Linn and Marquette making their appearance out on the court here as we welcome you in to the Jersey Mike's Subs pregame show. And a big thanks to Jersey Mike's. They have 3 locations now in the Cedar Rapids, Marion metro area. The Fountains on the northeast side, as well as the east end of Marion at the corner of Highways 151 and 13, and in the Westdale area on Edgewood Road Southwest in Cedar Rapids. Jersey Mike's Subs, a sub above. And this is, of course, a rematch. You were up in Bellevue that night as North Linn got off to a great start and kind of got some foul trouble, withstood a tremendous comeback from Marquette. And North Linn won the battle of the Tri-Rivers Conference Division champions 69-60. And but that's ancient history, I think, now.
Yeah, I called that game up in Bellevue with Tate, and it was back and forth there in the third. Early, they stretched it out. Mason Beshin picked up 2 fouls in the second and had to sit the rest of the half. Bellevue made a run at the end of the third, beginning of the fourth, actually cut it to 4. North Linn pushed it back to 15-ish, and then they hit a couple late threes to get it back to 9. But North Linn was in control for most of the game, except for that little stretch at the end of the third. And, Marquette got hot. They can get hot. They can shoot it. Still can shoot it. Raider can shoot it. Eli Scott can shoot it. I've seen a lot of basketball. I've watched a lot of basketball this year, and they've got a really good set of guards in Still and Scott.
They do. Smallish guards, but still. And, of course, Cannon Still made the shot that got Marquette into the championship game. Kind of a baseline floating 10-footer.
A little turnaround jumper over a 6'5" post player.
And at 5'6", he's used to shooting it over guys. And the familiarity here today is going to be one of the big keys, I think, to this one here, because both teams know each other very, very well. Obviously played this year. And, you can't change a whole lot in 24 hours, 48 hours. No. So you're going to go with what got you here.
Run what you brung. That's what we say. The one thing I did notice was Marquette hasn't pressed down here. They haven't pressed a whole lot. Now, both teams pressed the entire game at Marquette. So it'll be interesting to see if Marquette Catholic brings out some kind of press against North Linn, or they just abandon it, because North Linn's not going to abandon it. They're at least going to run it for a while. And then they can switch it up. They like the man press, and then we saw the other day how they went into that 1-2-2 just to control tempo. And so it'll be interesting to see. They got to keep Still and Scott in front of them, and then I think Rader's the X factor for them.
Yeah, he's the leading scorer for Marquette, 16 points a game, 8.3 rebounds. He can step outside and shoot the 3.
He can shoot it.
He's very good at the free throw line. He's a good passer too. Good passer for a big guy.
He can pass it. They don't really play him in the low post hardly at all. Mostly he's a wing. He's a stretch guy. They'll bring in the Ketman kid will play most of, and Brinker will play most in the block.
Yep, and then they got a really good player off the bench, Jacob Litterer, who averages almost double figures. So he's going to get in. It's going to be interesting to see. We got an extra media timeout per quarter now. There's going to be a lot of stoppages. How deep are these teams going to go? It's I don't like to see it because it makes it a different ball game.
It does. It takes the bench out of it, which is kind of not in Northland's favor, as they want to really push tempo and they want to run you and get you tired. But you saw the other night that they got Winfield tired, and the hands were on the knees and the heads were hanging a little bit. But Marquette does have a good bench. Litter came in at that game in Marquette and played. I thought he was a starter. You know, he came in that fast and played the entire game.
Yeah, Aiden Clausen will come in a little bit off the bench as well for Marquette. And the all the media timeouts over the years, watching boys and then the girls when they had not before the public television came in, tends to hurt running teams a lot more than it does half court and
right.
You know, teams that don't like to get up and down.
Right. It's like I said, it kills your tempo. You know, you got those 2 timeouts plus your 4. I mean, you could rest your kids the whole game. I don't think Northland goes very deep today. You'll see Cale Benish a little bit. You'll see Drew Reese quite a bit as he subs in. He can sub in as a guard, and he'll come in for Van Etten. And you'll see Hayden Schmidt come in for Griffith when his dad gets mad at him. And then, you know, Cale Benish is kind of that odd man out when you have this many timeouts.
Yep, and for Northland, been a great state tournament for Mason Betchen and Ty Fluhop. They've been kind of leading the way. We're kind of waiting for that breakout moment for Brecken Beatenbender. We know he's got it in him. He's big game Breck. Maybe it's
his little brother told me at Buzzard Billy's he's hitting 10 threes today.
That would be, I'd take.
But he also said the
many.
final score was going to be 15-5. So the math wasn't mathing too good, but I'd take 3 threes from Breck. I think those would be huge.
Yeah, and they're going to need everybody to contribute in this ball game. And you know Marquette is going to be very, very smart on how they play things. They're going to try to take a lot of charges. They're going to try to take Mason Betchen into foul trouble early, and they did that a little bit up at Bellevue, so they're going to try to do it again.
Mason just needs to be smart. You know, Mason gets in these modes where he puts his head down, he wants to get to the rim, which he's very good at. You know, down here, I think his decision making has been awesome. You know, he's been smart about pulling up with that little floater, and he's been smart about kicking it. When he gets in a hurry and he gets a little frustrated, he wants to score right now, and Bellevue will jump in front of him, and they'll put it in the officials' hands. Cannon still will flop all over the court. He flopped twice up against Mason at Marquette. And then against Lake Mills, he put Lake Mills in the bonus with 2 late flops that got called blocks, and ended up helping Lake Mills get back into that after they lost their leading score with about 5 to go. They had a little 6-0 run, and then it was back and forth the rest of the way.
And you can imagine Northland has been talking about that. Tell you what, it's great to have a all Tri-Rivers Conference championship. Been a lot of good feelings back and forth between the 2 crowds. Yeah, their schools are going to want to win it. Marquette's never won a championship. They've been there a lot, gotten very close. They've been there 9 times. This is their 9th appearance. Northland, of course, got 2 championships under their belt, 2 out of 4, playing in their 7th straight here today. But, you know, the crowds know each other, the schools know each other, and they want to win, but there's a lot of good-natured, you know, camaraderie here today.
Right. There's no ill will towards the crowds, and it'll be a good ball game.
It will be. Coming your way in the Jersey Mike Subs pregame show here from Des Moines, and we'll come back with more pregame for you as we get ready for the 1A State Championship, Northland and Bellevue Marquette. We're back after this here on CRM Live Sports.
At Jersey Mike's, we've offered a sub above since 1956. It starts with bread, fresh baked in our stores every day, topped with quality meats, cheeses, and ingredients sliced and grilled right in front of your eyes. And don't forget to add the juice, the red wine vinegar and olive oil blend that gives a Jersey Mike's subs its exquisite zing. Stop in and visit Jersey Mike's now at their 3 metro locations in the Fountains on the northeast side and on the east end of Marion near the corner of Highways 151 and 13 and Edgewood Road in the Westdale area. Jersey Mike's, a sub above. Spinal Corrective Center, PC, 3800 River Ridge Drive, Northeast in Cedar Rapids. Dr. Gene Kretzinger and Dr. Janet Kuehl provide education to families on healthy living and wellness. If you want to reach optimum health and peak performance levels or are suffering from injury, pain, and other health problems, the chiropractic care they provide can give you relief and stability. Spinal Corrective Center PC has over 50 years combined experience in chiropractic care. And athletes, let us help you perform at 100% through sports chiropractic care. Call today at 393-3996 to schedule an appointment or go online at spinalcc.com. Spinal Corrective Center PC, delivering quality chiropractic care for the body to function at its highest level. The Cedar Rapids, Iowa City Building Trades Council represents 18 building trade unions in the corridor. Each union provides skilled workers for construction projects throughout the area. Union workers are highly skilled professionals who are determined to better their communities. The building trades unions are always looking toward the future. Training in registered apprenticeships is available. Visit their website at cricbt.org for more information. The Cedar Rapids, Iowa City Building and Trades Council, committed to getting the job done right the first time.
Back with you here in Des Moines at Wells Fargo Arena as we get ready for the 1A state championship with North Linn taking on Bellevue Marquette. I don't know what I've heard more in the last 2 weeks, the chicken dance or Rocky Top at the Iowa Bowl game.
Jeez.
It's pretty close at this time.
Chicken dance.
Hey, kids love it, though.
They do.
They're having a good time over there. And good crowd from the 3 points of North Linn, Walker, Coggin, and Troy Mills. They're all represented.
They brought the whole town of Bellevue.
Yeah, it literally may have brought the whole town of Bellevue here today. Take a look at some of the keys here to our ball game this afternoon on Championship Friday. They're brought to you by the Cedar Rapids, Iowa City Building Trades Council, representing 18 building trade unions in the corridor. Apprenticeships are available, and you can visit them at cricbt.org. And we're going to have one like the first game or totally different?
I don't know, man. It's good. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. I'm pretty excited, obviously. It all depends on, what can Mason Beschen get going and how's North Linn going to defend. Raiders are X factor, and then they have really good guards that can break people down off the dribble and kick.
And how the Butterflies. I mean, North Linn's been here.
They've been here. They've got 3 starters that played in this game last year. Everybody's been down here. Marquette hasn't. Packed house, pretty big crowd, both sides. How are you going to handle it? North Linn did get them turned over a couple times up at Marquette. The press was effective early. That game was on a brink of a blowout. At one point, it was 33-14, and North Linn was right there, and it was almost over. So can North Linn pull ahead and get ahead and stay ahead and not let that Marquette, that furious comeback?
There you go. Those are some of the keys to the ball game. They are brought to you by the Cedar Rapids, Iowa City Building Trades Council. As we take a look at our starting lineups here for the 1A state championship for Bellevue Marquette. The defenders, number 3 rated. They're number 2 seeded, so you got the number 1 and number 2 seeds going at it here in the 1A state championship. Of course, out of the East Division of the Tri-Rivers, where they were the champions. Caden Kettman will be at a 4, number 4. He is a 6'3" senior. He's in double figures, 11 points and 6 rebounds per ball game. Also 2 assists and almost 2 steals a game. Isaac Brinker at a 4, number 30, 6'5", and a senior at 7.9 points and just under 4 rebounds a game. Shoots 56% from the field. He's an inside guy. He has not made a three-pointer all year for Marquette. Spencer Rader, 6'5" junior. He's a wing guy. He will step out. He leads, or second, I should say, on Marquette with 46 made threes. Leading scorer, leading rebounder, 16 points, 8.3 boards per game, and 4.6 assists. And then the 2 small guards, Cannon Still, 5'6", and a sophomore, and Still, or senior, I beg your pardon, averaging 10.6 points per ball game, almost 3 rebounds. He's got 54 made threes. He hit the shot to put them in the championship game. And number 10, Eli Scott, 5'8", and a junior, at 11.5 points per ball game and 3 steals per contest. Head coach for Marquette Catholic is Isaac Sturm, 61 and 16 in his young career. Marquette comes in 27-1. Their only loss was to North Linn up in Bellevue in that regular season contest. For North Linn, same starting 5. Lynx come in at 25-1, Western Division champions of the Tri-Rivers Conference. Looking for their 3rd state championship. 3 guards, Cole Griffith, number 10, 5'10", junior, at 7 points, 3 rebounds per game with 32 made threes on the year. Mason Beschen at a guard, number 20, 6'1", junior, the All-Stater, 21.2 points per ball game, 51 made threes, 5.6 assists, and 3 steals a game. Also to guard, Brecken Beatenbender, number 14, 5'10", senior. His last basketball game for North Linn at 9.8 points and 2 boards a game with 43 made threes on the year. And the 2 forwards, Jake Van Etten, 6'2", and a senior, averaging 8.6 points and just under 6 boards a game. And Ty Fluhop has had a terrific tournament, number 22, 6'5", senior. Fluhop averaging 19.7 points, leads Northland at 6.5 boards per game. Also can step out and shoot the threes. Travis Griffith is the assistant head coach for Northland. Is Mike Hilmer. The travel agent has been busy for the Hilmer family.
Did you see where? Yeah, she left after 7th hour yesterday. Drove to St. Louis to watch Jake and Austin. They won in overtime.
Yep.
Upper Iowa in overtime. Worried that it might be Jake's last game. Didn't want to miss it. And then got up this morning, drove from St. Louis to Des Moines, 5 hours and 30 minutes. And I'm pretty sure she's here. I haven't seen her over there yet, but I'm almost positive she's here.
And the brightest one of the bunch is probably Jace.
Poor Jory got driven to St. Louis from Troy to St. Louis to Des Moines.
But loving every minute of it.
Lots of snacks.
Loving all of it. All right, the lineups are going to be introduced. We're going to have the presentation of the colors as well, and our national anthem, and we will have that for you coming up here in just a couple minutes. We'll take a break, come back, and have the opening tip-off of the 1A State Championship with Northland at Bellevue Marquette right after this here on CRM Live Sports.
American Family Insurance agent Kurt Gustafson is committed to inspiring and protecting dreams right here in Cedar Rapids and the surrounding area. He starts by getting to know you and your needs and build a free auto, home, or life insurance quote. By bundling policies, we can often offer a variety of discounts. Whether you're purchasing a car, buying property, managing an investment property, starting a small business, or leaving behind a legacy, we've got your back as you pursue your dreams, and we'll help protect them. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. See Kurt Gustafson Agency of American Family Insurance on Johnson Avenue Southwest, right across from the Johnson Avenue Hy-Vee for more details. Laborers International Union of North America Local 43 is proud to be supporting high school sports. From individual members involved in coaching sports at many different levels to being fans, Local 43 is involved with our young people in the area. Members of Local 43 work in the construction building trades and heavy highway industries and are trained in environmental remediation as well as pipeline work. Local 43 is always seeking new members. LIUNA offers world-class training and education to start a safe career. Information is available at local43.org.
And Bonifacio Bella, Jr., Julia Ivy, the daughter of Colette and Keith Jansen, Jr., Elio Trevino, the son of Regina Garcia, and Junior Isaac Saw, the son of Chris and Amy Saw. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Very nice rendition of our national anthem by a group of 4 from Hampton, Dumont, Cal, who sang the national anthem here today. All right, colors have been retired, and we're just about set to get going here at Wells Fargo Arena with the 1A state championship game. Back with you for 4A coming up at 6:45 this evening, as it will be the Kennedy Cougars and the Valley Tigers going at it in Class 4A. But we got 1A to tend to here today. Marquette, the road team, they'll be in their red with the white and black. North Linn has been in the whites as the #1 seed the entire state tournament run here. And they got the curtains up here, and I think by the time it's all said and done, we're going to see some folks in the second ring.
Oh, yeah. Well, by the time Valley and Kennedy tip this thing up, this place will be pretty hopping, I think.
Yeah, and that'll be coming up later on here tonight. So North Linn going to have their reserves to be introduced to the crowd coming up just a little bit. Against lineups again, Kettman, Brinker, Rader, Still, and Scott for Marquette. And North Linn will have Griffith, Van Etten, Fuhop, Beshin, and Beatenbender. And we're just about set to get this ring rolling.
Let's get
here.
this thing tipped off.
A lot of miles put on some cars in northern Linn County.
I'm trying to count how many trips I've made here in 2 weeks. 8?
Well, one, you had the bus, so.
I was on the bus once, yeah, and I think I drove 6 or 7 times.
Man, but it's worth it every year.
6? I stayed one night for the coaches' clinics. That saved me one trip.
Our officials today are from far northwest Iowa in the Siouxland area. They are Troy Warbler, Joel Kreinbrink, and Brad Van Rokel. They are veteran officials. They've done state title games before, so.
I think we've had the Kreinbrink guy before for sure.
And I know Brad Van Rokel, I think, has done one of the North Linn games in the past, more than likely. So I think they'll do a good job. Good officiating crew, and we'll have some of the awards here coming up here. I think the Student Athlete Scholarship Award is going to be given out. So they will have that before we get things tipped off here. There's a lot of, when you get to, it's good to get to Championship Friday, but there's a lot of hurry up and wait.
Yeah, it's a lot of sitting around. We're going to do the scholarship deal here. The timeouts will come early and often, the media timeouts, but, you know, we'll just see how Marquette, I'm curious to watch how Marquette handles this kind of stage.
Yeah, I would agree.
You know, the opponent's familiar, but the stage isn't. You know what I mean? And we played them at their place. Packed house, crowd was nuts, loud in that gym. I don't know if you've ever been in that gym, but it's not the biggest of gyms, so it's very compact, and the crowd feels like it's on top of you. They stuck Tate and I all the way in the corner on a card table. Didn't even have room for us in the stands. So, you know, we called that thing from courtside in the corner.
You felt like you were at the kids' table at Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we were second-class citizens down behind the court. And in front of our own student section, and to the right, they have their student section on a stage, which is nuts, because then you got to shoot into that.
Yeah.
You got to shoot into that stage, and the kids. And at one point, they got warned they had their cell phone cameras out with the flashlights.
Oh, okay.
And when we were shooting free throws, it's kind of nuts.
Can't have that.
No.
Can't have that. Our first half is going to be brought to you by Spinal Corrective Center PC. Check them out online at spinalcc.org. Doctors Kuhl and Kretzinger delivering state-of-the-art chiropractic care not only for athletes but their entire family, from infants to older adults. Give them a call at 393-3996.
I see Jackie. She made it.
Yes.
St. Louis to Des Moines, 5 hours and 30 minutes.
How's she look? Bright as a penny,
yeah,
right?
She looks fine.
Bright as a penny. Everybody's ready to go.
Big crowd, both sides.
Yeah, well, this is the one you want to come to.
I wasn't sure, you know. Travel-weary North Linn crowd with 6 trips down here and back-to-back state title games. But, hey, they showed up. Big crowds on both sides.
Yeah, good job by the Marquette folks and good job by the North Linn folks here as well. As we're going to tip this thing off sooner than later. Coming up here as we're already at 110, and there's something new for the boys.
You're not tipping off at 7 in that Kennedy game. I'm telling you that right now.
Well, they got 2 hours between games today.
Oh, okay.
Instead of, well, hey, Wednesday and Thursday were spent a half hour behind, at least 45 minutes yesterday.
Boys Association taking a little page out of the girls here. Shut the lights off, got the spotlights on.
I like that.
I like it. Baby steps.
You got Coach Griffith and Coach Hilmer over there on the far side. Much like Mr. Getkin and Mr. Wheatley, they they didn't differentiate from their wardrobe. Neither are Trav and Mike.
Those suit coats came about 6-7 years ago, and it was all the brainchild of Justin Supple. At the time was an volunteer assistant coach, and he decided that they needed to look sharp at state. So he got everybody's suit sizes, and he got one. Back then it was Bob Hilmer was on the staff as well. There was 4 of them, and they all have those burgundy suit coats.
North Linn looking for their 3rd state championship, of course. They're 2-4 in state title games. And Marquette's going to get their introductions coming up here in just a little bit. Going to be a fun atmosphere, certainly. And we got the 2A game following this. It'll be Hudson going up against Western Christian. That's 1-2.
They won a good ball game against Unity. Watch the 4th quarter of that game.
Very good one. Davenport Assumption, Waverly Shell Rock, All Eastern Iowa Class 3A, and then the Kennedy Cougars will try to win their first title in 40 years. Since 1984, ironically enough, against the team tonight that they beat in 40 years ago in West Des Moines Valley. We already told you, North Linn going for boys and girls championships in the same year. Hasn't been done by a small school since 1995. Waukee did it as a 5A in girls and a 4A in boys play. They did it in 2021. So not unusual, but still, it doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, we talked too, go back to 2018, and it was Cascade, and then 2017 was Western Christian.
Here comes Cole Griffith out of there. And he will shake hands with Mr. Still. As again, our officials today from Northwest Iowa, Troy Wobler, Joel Kreinbrink, and Brad Van Rokel.
I think Brecken Beatenbender's the X factor tonight for North Linn. You know what Mason gives you. You know what Ty Fluhop can give you. Can Brecken drop in a couple threes, get to the rim, hit that little floater that he likes? You know, he's been quiet this tournament, but I think it's a breaking out party for Brecken Beatenbender. He's my pick to click.
All right. Beatenbender hitting a couple of big-time shots. We'll see if that all pays off, because they're going to be giving a lot of attention to Mason Beshin. You know that. And Bellevue Marquette, Raiders going to get a lot of attention from North Linn. They're going to double him whenever he gets the ball, more than likely.
They're going to double him. Ty will start off on him more than likely, and they'll switch off Jake Van Etten and Mason Beshin.
And these two teams know each other. They've been playing against one another since 7th grade, so there are no secrets.
Yeah, I figured Hilmer just had to go into the Google Drive and get the scouting report, change a couple stats, and he was good to go, right?
He was ready to go. Yeah, which makes it interesting. You know, did you want to play a team that you're familiar with, or did you want to get Lake Mills? They're both good teams, and he ended up with the one you're familiar with.
I thought North Linn matched up better against Lake Mills after watching them. They sat in that 2-3 zone forever, which North Linn usually dices up. You know, 2-3 zones aren't very conducive to North Linn's style of play. They're usually pretty successful against it. But like I said early in the pregame, is Marquette going to press? They pressed all year. They pressed us in Bellevue in that road game. It'll be interesting to see if they come out and press, or if they just want to get back and stop North Linn's transition.
Both crowds are excited. We're ready to go. Marquette in the road reds with the white numbers, white letters, the white shoulders, the white black stripes. Marquette across the front, North Linn in the white with the maroon and black numbers, maroon trim, maroon letters with Lynx trimmed in black. Still and Beatenbender already talking to one another.
Strategizing.
And Cole Griffith and Still giving each other a fist pump. Let's play a little Tri-Rivers. Manchester was busy today, so we moved it to Des Moines. We're underway in North Linn with the opening tap.
Here we go, North Linn's ball.
They'll go to the bucket to our right. Marquette will bring him out in the straight-up man-to-man. Clear out Beshin. He'll pull up from 12 and swished it.
They're going to give him that. It's going to be a long night, long afternoon. I must say night a lot, sorry.
That's all right.
I might also call them the Monarchs instead of the Defenders.
Well, and now all of a sudden we've got
stoppage in play.
I am not sure what the problem could be on the scorer's bench.
I just want to see Todd Tharp walk over there and fix it. There he goes.
He's on his way, the Marion native. And, I mean, scoreboard's working, shot clock's working. Everything looked to be in perfect order. Somebody have an itchy trigger finger? They're all smiling now.
And we're back underway.
Hey, they just wanted a little air time. That's all.
Northland man-to-man.
Here we go. As it'll be Marquette attacking the basket to our left. Scott throws in the wing, a bad pass, going to go out of bounds.
Early nerves.
Yep.
Early nerves. Unforced error by Marquette. First turnover of the ballgame.
Yeah, that was really nothing more than a wing pass.
No, and here comes the press. I was interested to see. And Northland runs right by it.
Teams that press don't like to be pressed usually. Beshin weaves through traffic. Linn no good. Too strong. Rebound Marquette. Outlet pass to Scott. Going to try to beat everybody.
Oh!
What a block by Flu Hop.
What a block. Flu Hop up above the rim.
Came out the still, though, and Marquette will keep the possession. On the hand back. Brinker at the free throw line. Out top to Cannon still. They're probably going to be a little bit more patient. And as I say that, here comes the three, and it's up and good
He
by
can
Rader.
shoot it. Rader can shoot it. Step out. He's 6'5".
And now the net gets stuck in the rim as it's 3-2 Marquette. New nets put up today, and
I noticed the girls' tournament, they were a lot shorter. A shorter net.
we found out last night they changed the nets out a couple times, 3 times a week,
Really?
to give all 4 of the winners a
Fresh
net that
net.
was used. Here's Flu Hop, right wing for 3. To answer, no good. And rebound to Rader. Outlet
And they
pass, too
wanna
tall
run.
and out of bounds.
Marquette really trying to push the pace. They want to run. This game is going to be up tempo.
But do you want to run against Northland? That's the question.
If it's your style,
You got to go with,
you got to run what you brung.
that's right. You dance with the girl you brought to the prom. Minute and a half into it. Beaten Bender. Angling right, takes it right. Free throw line and took
Yep.
an extra step.
He traveled. Interesting matchup there. Rader on Breck, and Rader's not on Flu Hop or Beshin because there wasn't a switch screen over there.
So there's your difference from the first game.
Yep. Which I think is in Northland's favor.
Scott, and still going to work it up against the pressure, still in the power dribble. Kicks it over in the left corner to Kettman. Obviously a long-time name for Marquette. Brinker gets it out to Kettman. Spins on the right baseline, got doubled for a moment. Still 15 on the shot clock. Scott guarded by Griffith. On the hand back, turned down the open 3, got it back. Down to 6 on the shot clock. And they have to get it up inside. Lob pass stolen away.
Good weak side defense there by Jake Van Nett. Northland wants to run. Ty Flu Hop all the way up ahead, lays it in.
Good job by Flu Hop. His first 2. The 2 guys that have been taking Northland to the championship score first.
Sorry, I took that one from you.
That's all right.
Going back to my Lynx cast days.
4-3 lead. Marquette with the basketball. Scott on the right wing, still up top. They're going to work that right side. They
Mismatch.
get it down low to Rader, and it's up good. It'll count a foul.
That's a mismatch down low. When they switch, Cole Griffith ended up on Rader. Easy turn. He took the foul in the hoop.
If you're going to make the foul, you got to make it count. And Rader going to the line, and he's got all 5 of the Marquette points early. As Marquette with a 1-point lead. Free throw on the way, no good, too strong, and Beatenbender got the rebound.
So Northland talked about O-boards, D-boards in between games.
Beshin on the drive, lowers the shoulder, and they got a blocking foul.
And
That
there's
was
the
close.
There's the first 50-50 block charge.
Boy, and getting up slowly is Brinker, too.
He wasn't in position, but Mason did lower the shoulder.
First on Brinker, first on...
Yeah, Brinker took a blow there.
Yeah, he did.
That's 190 pounds going downhill at you, Brinker.
I said it was not during the shot, though, interesting.
Oh, they
Inbound,
left
getting
Jake.
Loose.
Oh,
Oh, Van Etten tried to dunk it, and he lost it.
Just lay it in, Jake.
He was going for a little French pastry. 5-4, Marquette with the lead. Still to Scott. They whip it over in the corner to Kettman. Sets a screen for Still. He'll go baseline. Drives in. Open layup. Good.
Do you see how Brinker walled Van Etten off there and didn't help him on the help D? That happened 3 times at Marquette, and he got called for 2 fouls.
Here's Betchen going one-on-one, and they're going to get a foul out front. And that one's going to go against Brinker. And that's 2 on Brinker already. And we're going to have our first media timeout. 7-4 early. Bellevue Marquette on top of North Linn, and we'll come back with more from the Boys State Basketball Tournament right after this here on CRM Live Sports.
Your search for healthy, fast casual in the downtown is over. Whether it's a quick bite you're looking for or a freshly made smoothie, NutriSport and Smoothie has expanded healthy eating in downtown Cedar Rapids. Business professionals as well as gym goers are singing the praises of their freshly made wraps and breakfast bowls, while the smoothie lover can choose from a variety of nutritious fruit and protein options, including your choice of adding the newest Frontline supplements. For a fast, healthy, and convenient downtown option, look no further than NutriSport and Smoothie. At Hunt Graphic Innovations, it's the personal touch that counts. If you're serious about creating an eye-catching website or need assistance in graphic design for print, newsletters, posters, signs, or banners, Hunt Graphic Innovations has the experience to help get the job done. With personal attention and competitive pricing, discover the difference Hunt Graphic Innovations can make for you.
First media timeout looks like it's going to be under 5 and probably under 3 or 2.
That's crazy to me.
Would be my guess. And you know what? Talking with coaches over the years, including Coach Hilmer, I ask often, what do you say? I mean, you get so many times to talk. He said after a while, you run out of things to talk
You kind
about.
of repeat yourself a lot too, you'd think.
Mainly just to give everybody a blow and just to make sure you know who you're guarding, et cetera, et cetera. Fundamentals.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
Well, 7-4 early. And Marquette's done a couple of things that I know they wanted to do. Get still open, get that seal. And they also got Rader down low once, and he got a three-point opportunity.
Like I said, that seal by Brinker, when they get still going with his right or his left hand, that got called twice at Marquette as a moving screen. Because technically it's not legal, and it doesn't get called very often. I was shocked up there that it got called. It did not get called here, and I didn't expect it to get called here.
Yeah, I didn't either. And for North Linn, hey, Mason Beshin's been going one-on-one. And so far he's 1-0 on drawing blocks.
Well, and he's got Brinker in foul trouble.
Yeah, Brinker with 2, and he is out. Jacob Litterer's already into the ball game. Their sixth man, the 6'2 junior. Off the inbound, Bietenbender takes it in the lane. Cut off by Still. Extra step, puts it up and good.
There's my pick. And away, Breck.
There's your pick to click. 7-6. Bietenbender with his first 2. Litterer's going to go down, bounces it underneath the Kettman. And what do we got? Foul on North Linn.
Beshin tried to take a charge there as Kettman kind of lowered his shoulder.
Well, it's a first on Mason.
They called it on the arm.
And 2 coming up for Caden Kettman. And the first one in and out. 66% Marquette from the free throw line as a team. Kettman, one of their poorer free throw shooters at 53%.
Over so far this afternoon.
Free throw number 2, good. 1 out of 3. He's on the board. It's a 2-point lead. 4.5 to play.
Mason needs to be careful here not to pick up his second foul.
What a pass, but
missed
flew off,
the
missed the bunny. That's 2 layups that North Linn has missed.
It's a great pass by Beshin.
That looked like Caitlin Clark. They worked the triangle left, down low, and they got Litterer on the walk.
Shuffled it.
4 turnovers now on Marquette.
They're going right at Mason Beshin, too. Hayden Schmidt and Drew Reese checked in on us.
So 2 off the bench early, and here comes Beshin weaving his way in the open court. Pull-up 15-footer right through.
So good at that pull-up jumper. He's done a nice job not getting too far in, running people over.
Tied at 8 as the ball tipped away, but Scott picks it up in the backcourt. Working on Drew Reese, and he carried it.
Double.
Or double. Pick your,
got it caught on his back on the behind-the-back dribble.
Could pick your poison on
Get
that
some energy in here with Schmidt and Reese, some energy on the defensive end.
Bench has done well in the first 2 games for North Linn.
North Linn's bench has been effective.
5 turnovers already in the ball game in the early going for Bellevue Marquette. For the lead, Bietenbender 3, that's an air ball. And Rader got the rebound. Keep shooting it though.
Yeah, he's got to keep shooting.
Gonna try to work it up on Flu Hop. Jump stop, goes down low on the block to Litterer. Gonna back his way in against a double team. Out to Still for a 3, in and out.
Good box out by Mason Beshin. Here comes Breck.
Good lead pass all the way, lays it up and in.
He's the king of that. Early release off the offense, the defensive shot.
10-8 lead.
2-on-1.
They break the pressure, and the Euro step and the layup is good by Kettman.
Definitely the pace North Linn wants. Now this one's way up ahead.
Oh, it went off of they're going to say off of Still. Both teams throwing over the top of the pressure right now.
A lot of up-tempo plays so far. Cole Griffith set to check back in for Schmidt.
So we got a quick breather. So Reese will stay in. Beshin will allow Griffith to throw it in left of the glass. 10-10, 3:09 to play first quarter. Cole gets it into Beshin, turns, fires, three is way off, and Rader got the rebound. Then he had it stripped and stolen by Drew Reese, and another missed layup.
3 missed layups so far for North Linn.
You hope that doesn't come back to haunt you. Scott and a foul on Reese going for the steal. His first, team's third of the quarter.
Reese reached across, got the tip out, but got some arm.
But you like that, though. That's what Drew Reese is in there for.
Yeah. Marquette with 5 first half turnovers.
6
already. 6 turnovers. North Linn with 3 missed layups, so.
And it'll
uncharacteristic of the Lynx.
Rader to inbound right in front of us here. With 2:55 to play in the opening quarter. Got it to Jacob Litterer. And now we'll get into the offense. Now Litterer will try a top of the key 3 off the left side, no good. And rebounded by Cole Griffith.
North Lynn's done a much better job rebounding this game.
Beshin stop and go move off the glass with it. Scores on the 10-foot Baker.
He's on a mission, isn't he?
Oh man. It's just fun to watch.
I don't think I've ever quite seen anything like it in a 3-game like this. Just scores at will.
Not named Hilmer.
Not named Jake.
Or Miller.
Yeah.
I can't forget Mr. Miller. Down 2, Marquette with the basketball.
But even those guys shared the ball a lot more. There was more scorers.
Still, and Scott playing catch with it. Had to dig out the low pass, turns the corner, got it down low to Litterer, and he banks it home from the right block.
Litterer had a really good game against North Linn at their place. Beaten Bender in transition, 3!
There's your guy. And again, the net gets caught in the rim.
Too long. Should have brought the short ones the girls had.
15-12, Beatenbender is feeling it early.
Love it. He needed a game. He needed to have a game tonight.
Still in the backcourt with Scott.
Oh, and there's a steal.
Beatenbender got it away. 3-on-2 break. No look pass underneath. Griffith layup.
Cole Griffith's not going to miss that layup. Went left hand on the right hand side. Had to make sure.
17-12.
Oh, push off.
Yeah, still got away with one, then turned on the double, and we've got a jump. And it's going to stay with Marquette.
North Lynn's cranked up the defensive intensity here the last 2 minutes, if that's possible.
That looked an awful lot like a Kennedy press.
Timeout.
And Marquette's going to take a timeout here. They had a media
with
timeout
one coming.
So they take a 30-second timeout here.
I wonder if coaches, they're not used to it. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to put myself in the situation, trying to think, okay, do I have a media coming? Do I take one here?
There would have been one right there.
You got a lot of things to think about as a head coach, and your timeout situation gets thrown in there as well.
7-2 run right now by North Linn. Actually, yes, 7-2 at this point. Fueled by Brecken Beatenbender.
I said in the pregame, Brecken Beatenbender needed to have a game this afternoon in order for the Lynx to be in this thing. And he has came out firing. Airballed one, no conscience, 3-point shooter. Hits one in transition, had an open lane. There wasn't even anybody around him. I love transition threes.
It's the modern basketball. All right, so Rader will inbound right in front of us. Kettman in there still, and Scott along with Litterer. So 6 have played so far for Bellevue Marquette. Still on the ball fake, drives, got doubled. Spins, drops it down low, 2-man game. Litterer posting up inside, got an easy 2.
Litterer's tough. He had a great game against us at Marquette. Like I said, I thought he was a starter.
Yeah, he's got 4 early here. And Beshin kind of let him go there. You don't want to get a foul.
Beshin's not going to pick up a second.
No, you don't want the foul in that situation. Griffith, couple crossover dribbles, drives into the paint, out the flu hop, fakes the 3, takes it in. He's cut off by Litterer. 15 on the shot clock. Beshin, yo-yo dribble out right in the circle. Comes off the Van Etten screen. Tried to get a little pick and roll instead to Griffith. Left knee is way off for 3, but Beatenbender the rebound. Up
Guess
good. Who? 9 in the first quarter. 19-14. Marquette bringing it up, and a bumping foul going to be called at the center line on North Linn. Griffith.
Smart play by Rader.
Nope, Van Etten.
He had Van Etten on his hip, turned right into him. Jake didn't have anywhere to go.
His first, team's 4th. As going to be Cale Benish coming in. I like getting all 3 in the first quarter.
I really do.
Get a taste of the game.
get their feet wet a little bit.
Marquette ball down by 5, under a minute to play here in our first quarter. Driving right free throw line, Rader stops, high arching jumper too strong, and Benish got the rebound.
Good rebound there by Kale. Rader doesn't look comfortable right now after that first three. Northland doing a good job on him defensively.
Lynx gonna go for one here. As they'll have it out front. Beshin to Bietenbender. Gonna be one of those two, you gotta think.
Well, it's gonna be Beshin. I mean, I'm not a gambling man, Scott.
But Breck's had the nice touch here so far. Flew hopped, almost lost it on a double. 2 seconds, 1 second. Van Etten puts it up, no good. Had to fire it up at the horn. But a good quarter for North Linn. After one, 19-14. Lynx on top in the 1A state championship game. And we're back after this here on CRM Live Sports.
Looking for the best in commercial and residential flooring? At Schumacher Carpets and More, it's the little things that count. Family owned since 1987, the professionals at Schumacher have what you're looking for. Whether it is carpet, luxury vinyl plank, ceramic, laminate, or wood, their personal service and quality products set Schumacher apart in the flooring industry. Famous for a relaxed and pressure-free shopping experience, let the experts at Schumacher Carpets and More break down your options with just a simple conversation. Call, visit, or request an online quote from their website today. Epiphany Dermatology is a full-service dermatology practice that treats all conditions of the skin, hair, and nails. Dr. John Woolner has been practicing and treating patients for over 30 years. Epiphany Dermatology has built a reputation based on reliable customer service and quality skin and hair loss treatments. Epiphany Dermatology also places a special emphasis on skin cancer prevention, screenings, and treatment. Call them to book an appointment at 363-9936 and visit their website at epiphanydermatology.com. Epiphany Dermatology, 5264 Council Street Northeast, Suite 700 in Cedar Rapids.
Back with you here in Des Moines at the 1A state championship. 19-14 lead for North Linn. Both teams shot it well in that first quarter.
I was pulling the stats up here. The big couple of them stand out to me. One is Marquette with 7 turnovers in the first quarter, North Linn only with 1. And North Linn winning the battle of the boards 8-5 with 7 D boards. North Linn shooting 50% from the field, Marquette 60. Marquette 1 of 3 from 3, North Linn 1 of 5. North Linn has not shot a free throw yet.
One other thing, Brinker with 2 fouls. He went out early for Litterer, but Litterer's like a starter.
I think Litterer really impressed me the first time I saw him. I mean, he does a lot of the little things that I love in basketball. He rebounds, he gets to the rim, he sets a lot of screens.
And for North Linn, you got somebody else scoring. Bietenbender's got 9 in the first quarter. North Linn 9 of 18, and they missed 3 layups.
3 layups.
Flat-out layups.
Well, one Jake Van Etten went up to dunk. I don't know if he just lost it or what, but Ty Fluhop missed a layup. That's unheard of.
So North Linn will come out with the starters.
But I will say, though, Breck getting hot here early here takes a lot of pressure off of Mason Beshin, and it puts a lot more pressure on Marquette.
Beshin with the ball. North Linn on the arrow will have it. Beshin way outside the arc, guarded by Scott. Goes to Bietenbender up top. Fakes, leaves it for Van Etten. Tried to turn the corner on Litterer. Jump stop in the lane and drew the foul.
Gonna get Litterer on the foul. Jake's gonna go to the line, shoot 2. Good move there by Jake.
Kind of turned into him, and Litterer got the foul, got him on the arm.
Boy, if Litterer could pick up another one here before half, both their big guys in foul trouble with 2. We'll see when they bring Brinker back in.
Free throw number 1 is no good by Jake Van Etten. He's about 50%.
Yeah. Wishful thinking on my part.
52 to be exact for Van Etten. And I missed them both. And
gets his
but
own
he
rebound.
almost got his own rebound. It's going to be a tied ball, and it's going to go to Marquette.
Good hustle there by Van Etten.
Boy, you get to game number 29, and no one blocks out the shooter. That is going to give a gray hair to head coach Isaac Stern.
Oh.
Almost by Van Etten.
Almost stole the inbounds.
Tell you, Rader, you're right. Rader, since that opening salvo, has not been heard of in this game.
We're going to jinx ourselves.
I know. Here's Scott bringing it up. Yeah, still also been pretty quiet so far. Kettman in there, along with Rader and Litterer. Brinker on the bench with 2 fouls. Here's Kettman, works at Litterer up top. Trying to get somebody open, and they go back door. Wide open, still.
Miscommunication on the switch. Left still wide open on the block.
19-16, still a 3-point North Linn lead. Beatenbender coming off the screen. Stutter dribble. Goes cross court to Griffith now, guarded by Still. That's a tough matchup right there for Cole. Betchen lost it on the dribble.
Dribbled off Rader's foot.
Rader will bring it up. Got it in the lane. Kettman spins on the block, and his shot blocked.
Nice block.
Good block. Coming over was Fluhop up ahead to Van Etten.
Wasn't going to dunk that one.
Yep, he laid it in. It's a blink of an eye they get down court.
They get down fast.
21-16. Here's Rader. Almost drug that pivot foot in front of us. They got it cross court to Scott. He'll drive and kick it on the baseline. Now to Litterer. Left of the circle. 3-pointer up. No good. And flying in, Fluhop got the board. Going to bring it up himself. Tie to the trailer. Griffith to Betchen.
Betchen thought about it.
Over to Beatenbender. He'll fake the three.
Good
Comes off the screen. Little high scooper, no good. Rebound Litterer. Up ahead for Marquette. Driving Kettman. Up and good. Took it right at Fluhop.
Yeah, they've got a game plan. They want to take it right at Fluhop and right at Betchen. Get those two in foul trouble.
Under 6 to play. First half, 21-18, North Linn.
Well, I think they've got Jake Van Etten on the roll when they want it. On that high pick and roll.
Here's Beatenbender. Low dribble out front. Gives it up down to Fluhop. He'll come right off the Van Etten screen. Yeah, that thing's been open a lot.
It has. Here it comes again.
Griffith going to take it left of the lane. He'll bounce it out to Beatenbender, and he stepped out of bounds and walked.
Called travel.
Turnover number 3 on North Linn. As Drew Reese back in for Van Etten. And here comes the pressure. Inbound, Litterer. Their big's gonna help bring it up.
Yeah, they did that up in Marquette as well.
Still got across the timeline, gets it back. North Linn still in the man-to-man. Right now they got Griffith on Litterer. The ball tipped away out front though, out of bounds it goes to North Linn.
Good defense by Fluhop. Got a tip out. Hayden Schmidt coming in now for probably Breck. Nope, Cole Griffith.
Cole Griffith. So Schmidt back into the ball game for North Linn. Lynx lead, 1 possession game, 21-18. 5:17 to play here in quarter number 2. Reese in the hand back to Betchen. Gonna spread it here a little bit. Now just above the free throw line. Reese goes crossover, spins, hangs, and was fouled. 2,
Litterer. So now Brinkman and Litterer with 2. Both of their, their post presence.
Yep, it was on Litterer. Second foul on Jacob, and team foul number 2 on Marquette. And Drew Reese will shoot free throws and bangs home the first.
Reese comes in at 67%, 67.7, so 68.
We'll have our player of the game at the conclusion of this one, brought to you by First Federal Credit
that
Union.
Was flat. Holy cow, Drew.
Yeah, that was line driver. 22-18, 4-point lead. Rader on the dribble, no look pass down on the block, and then Kettman fouled on a reach. Mike didn't like it.
No, I don't. Who'd they get, Breck?
Yep. First on Beatenbender, first of the quarter, and we are at immediate timeout. 4:56 to play here in the first half. North Linn 22, Bellevue Marquette 18. Back after this here on CRM Live Sports.
Carpenters Local 308 in Cedar Rapids is a member of the North Central States Regional Council of Carpenters, representing nearly 27,000 members and their families in the upper Midwest. The union is dedicated to protecting and elevating the economic and social conditions of all workers and to provide our industry with the best trained, most productive, and safest workforce available. Carpenters Local 308 is always looking for new workers to join their ranks. Apprenticeship classes and training are available for you to become a skilled worker for your career. More information on Carpenters Local 308 is available at carpenterslocal308.org. End your search for your favorite restaurant in Cedar Rapids. Come to Emil's Hideaway. Emil's is the home for the best-tasting American food around. Choose from your favorites: chicken, pasta dishes, pizzas, burgers, and fries. Whether you're bringing the whole family for a meal or wetting your whistle at our fully stocked bar, there's something to satisfy all ages and tastes at our classic American local restaurant. Need catering for your next party or event? Emil's has that too. Call them for details. Emil's Hideaway, open Monday through Saturday at 4 p.m., is right next to Home Depot and across from Lyndale Mall on 1st Avenue Southeast in Cedar Rapids. No matter where you are in life, Hills Bank is here to help you succeed. Whether you're buying your first house, saving for your child's future, or preparing for retirement, you can count on the people at Hills Bank for the support you need to reach your goals. It's easy to connect with a banker over the phone or on hillsbank.com because we believe banking is better through human connection. Hills Bank is an equal housing lender and FDIC member.
Back in Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines. Scott Unash, Jared Collin with you. As it is a 4-point North Linn lead, 22-18, and it'll be Raider to inbound for Marquette off the timeout. See if they run something here. Still up top to Raider. He'll drive left of the lane.
Good help
Two-man
defense.
game. Litter back to Scott. Up top to Kettman. Stop and go. Takes it in on Beaton-Bender. Good cut off there. North Linn playing really good defense.
Smothering man-to-man.
Still puts it on the floor. He'll bounce it over to Raider. 3 short. Rebound out deep. Beshin on the run.
Oh, good decision there by Mason.
Comes up against Still. Goes up with a leaner. No good. Oh! Put back dunk. Good. Flew hop.
Oh, a putback two-handed dunk by Fluhop. Northland crowd is into it, and a steal by Beaton-Bender.
Beaton-Bender one-on-one against Still. Can't get the layup, and Scott got the rebound. That was a tough shot, though, but they throw it away. Turnover number 10. Fluhop doubled in the backcourt. They've got numbers. Ahead to Reese. Pull up 3, right wing. No good.
4 missed layups for Northland.
That was a tough one.
That was.
I'm going to give him slack on that one. Raider to Still. Left side 3, and he got it. Don't want him to get going if you're Northland.
He shot him back into it at that game at Bellevue.
24-21. As we're under 4 to play here in our first half. Clear out for Fluhop. Can't do anything with it. Now he will. Starts to go baseline, working on Kettman. And a kick out. Ooh, Schmidt thought about the 3. Now he'll drive on Still. Takes him inside. Hangs, shoots, and scores.
Schmidt. Tough shot.
3 off the bench so far for North Linn. 26-21. Lynx up by 5. Come up on 3 to play here in the first half. Scott tries to bounce it inside. Beaton-Bender knocked it away.
Good tip out by Brecken.
Here's Beshin into the front court. Stutter dribble on the drive, and he got a foul on Scott before the shot, I think, though.
God, he's so tough going to his right hand. You almost have to automatically double him, but then what are you going to do with the shooters?
Then he's going to pass it.
You're right. He's going to find somebody. Cole Griffith and Cale Benish into the ball game. Brecken Schmidt will have a seat.
And it will be North Linn inbound. 3rd team foul of the quarter there on Bellevue Marquette. And they'll inbound to Reese. Lob inside. Fluhop with the catch. Going to go one-on-one. Tries to move against Litter. Cut off. Both crowds wanted something there. Beshin, a 2-man game right now with Ty and Mason Beshin. Here's Griffith going baseline. 15 of the shot clock. Fluhop into the lane. Kicks it far corner. 3. Too strong. Reese had to shoot it, though.
Yeah. End of the shot clock.
Still gets it across the timeline. Kettman thought about the pull-up 3. Good pass to Brinker. He missed the layup. Got it back. Got it blocked from behind by Fluhop. And Marquette's got it. Whip pass out front. Kettman leaner. Block. Gonna be called. Tough. That'll be Fluhop.
He was there all day.
North Linn crowd did not like it.
Boy, that's about as set as you can be.
And free throws coming up for Caden Kettman. And it's up and no good. So he misses the first as Beaton-Bender and Van Etten back in.
So flu hop, oh, that's just his first. For some reason I thought it was 2.
No one's got more than 1. A lot of guys got 1 for North Linn.
That's fine. Spread them out.
So far. Second free throw for Kettman. Bends the knees, puts it up, and curled it in. They're 2 out of 5 from the free throw line.
Well, they're 2 out of 5, and North Lynn's missed 4 layups.
26-22.
Miscues.
Then banks it in, left of the lane. Tough angle.
Triple teamed. 3 guys hanging on him.
8 for Beschen. 28-22. We're under 2 to play. Jump pass to Still, and he'll hand it back to Rader. Beschen will guard him, looking inside for Litterer as they work that triangle left. Litterer trying to post up. They'll skip it over the top. High catch by Kettman. Cut off by Griffith.
Whoa!
As he drives, an offensive foul.
Cole Griffith, good job.
I don't know if Cole did much, but he just stood there. And Kettman lowered the shoulder. 12 turnovers on Marquette.
Oh, we got to call it both ways.
Jeff's happy. 28-22, minute and a half to play. Maybe they're not having two media timeouts. I heard they were. That was what they were telling us. Behind the screen, Beschen pops out. 3 won't go, and Bricker got the rebound. Brinker in the backcourt, picks it up though. They're gonna have to hustle here still. Bringing it up, across the timeline with a second to spare. Brinker out top, Rader fakes the 3, and they got Van Etten on a reach.
Jake just needs to give him a little bit more of a step there, but Rader can pull up for a jumper. I see what Jake's thinking, but that's a tough play. Good play by Rader, ripped through.
And there is 2 now on Van Etten.
Wow, he left the hotel with 2.
Drew Reese will come in. They must not only have 1 TV timeout. There's Brinker at the free throw line, just tosses it up and it goes in. Kind of an afterthought, but it goes.
Some would call it ugly.
28-24, Beschen coast to coast and finishes with the right hand.
Litterer pleading with his teammates to give him help off Mason Beschen. Nobody was there.
30-24, 39 seconds to play, about a 7-second difference. Shot game clock, 3 good from Kettman from the near corner. You don't expect threes from him.
No.
That's his 16th of the year. It's a 1-possession lead.
North Lynn's going to hold for 1.
No shot clock here. 30-27 Lynx. Beschen almost lost it going behind the back against Scott. Hands it to flu hop. Looking at Mike Hilmer. Gonna go spread look here. Flu hop, 1-4 look. Gonna take him off the dribble. Hangs, shoots, and left it short. Rebounded by Litterer. And then he lost it. 1 second. Turn, fire, 3. No good.
He knew it was off.
At the horn. And we are at the break. Good first half of 1A basketball. And at the end of the second quarter, it's North Linn 30 and Bellevue Marquette 27. We'll come back, talk halftime on the Ben Ritter Sportswear halftime show for you. And we'll do it right after this. You're listening to the 1A Boys State Basketball Championship game on CRM Live Sports.
Whether you need long-term care or short-term rehabilitation for your elder, one visit to Westridge Care Center and you'll see what has made them one of the finest nursing care facilities in the area since 1992. At Westridge Care Center, our #1 priority is to make all loved ones in our care safe and healthy. Westridge Care Center implements the Eden philosophy to reflect an environment of living as a habitat for humans instead of a place of frailty and waiting. Call 390-3367 to arrange a tour of their privately owned single-entity facility with private rooms with all the amenities. Westridge Care Center, 3131 F Avenue Northwest, Cedar Rapids, and online at westridgecarecenter.com. Centrally located in downtown Cedar Rapids, Hard Drive Elite is not your traditional fitness center. While other gyms offer one-size-fits-all solutions, HD Elite specializes in crafting individual workouts based on your specific needs. You'll receive one-on-one attention from an experienced trainer who both designs and provides game-changing service to the area's top youth level and college athletes. No matter what your age, when seeking help with your personal fitness goals, contact the professionals at Hard Drive Elite today. First Federal Credit Union has been helping homeowners for almost a century. Options are crucial when it comes to a first-time home purchase, mortgage refinancing, or a bill consolidation loan. Being able to select the absolute best loan for your situation can literally save you thousands of dollars over the life of the loan. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or an experienced homeowner, First Federal Credit Union will work to find the solution that is right for you. Learn more at firstfedcu.com. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Bim Ritter Sportswear in Cedar Rapids is your complete apparel and headwear provider. Bim Ritter is your one-stop store for screen print and embroidery for polos, t-shirts, hats, and more for any age from newborn to adults. Need screen printing or embroidery for your company or a special event? Bim Ritter is the answer, as they work with local teams, clubs, organizations, and businesses from startup to finish to provide the look that you need with exceptional turnaround time. Bim Ritter is also the local apparel supplier for the Cedar Rapids Colonels and Rough Riders. Bim Ritter Sportswear, 817 2nd Avenue Southeast in Cedar Rapids. Call them at 364-3479 and visit them online at bimritter.com.
Back with you here in Des Moines at Wells Fargo Arena. 30-27 a halftime score. The North Linn Lynx leading the defenders of Bellevue Marquette in this battle of Tri-Rivers divisional champions for the 1A state championship. It was a 5-point North Linn lead at the end of the first quarter, and the defenders outscored North Linn by 2. 30-27 is the halftime score. We'll get you the halftime stats coming up for you coming here in just a little bit. The All-State cheerleaders performing here at the halftime break, so there are going to be a lot of screaming cheerleading coaches behind us here as they watch their charges go at it here at halftime. Let's take a look at the first half scoring for North Linn. Mason Beschen leading the way with 10 points at halftime on 5 field goals. 9 points for Brecken Beatenbender, had all those in the first quarter of play. 4 points for Ty Fluhopt, 2 for Cole Griffith. Jake Van Etten's got 2, Hayden Schmidt with 2, and Drew Reese with a free throw for 1. For Bellevue Marquette, being led by Caden Kettman at halftime, averaging 11 a game. He's got 9 here in the early going. Cannon Still with 7 points. Spencer Rader's got 5. 4 off the bench for Jacob Litterer. And 2 points in the first half for Isaac Brinker. Right now, turnovers, 13 turnovers in the first half for Bellevue Marquette, and only 3 turnovers for North Linn as far as the first half is concerned. And taking a look at the halftime shooting, as Jared's going to have a tough time getting back to the broadcast position here. He will work his way through the myriad of cheer coaches and try to rejoin me here. But we can give you the halftime stats. Shooting for North Linn, 14 of 31, 45%. They have missed 3 point-blank layups. Had a contested layup that did not go in as well. North Linn only 1 of 9 and 11% so far from three-point range. And 1 out of 4, 25% from the free throw line. So Lynx have got off to a quick start as far as shooting is concerned, but they've been cold from beyond the arc as well as from the free throw line. For Marquette, 11 of 20. They are at 55% so far in the ball game. 3 of 7 and 43% from beyond the arc, and also not shooting free throws very well. They are 2 out of 5 and 40%. Right now, Marquette really owning the boards. 18-9 advantage for Bellevue Marquette on the boards, including 3 offensive rebounds, but that's counteracted by the 13 turnovers in the first half on Bellevue Marquette to only 3 for North Linn. So that's what we got here at halftime with the score. North Linn on top by 3 at 30-27. Some of the other pertinent stats: points in the paint, 20-14, North Linn there. Points off turnovers, it's 7-0 with North Linn leading that. second chance points are tied at 4, and the fast break points are 8-2. And North Linn with the lead right there. Bench points right now, 4-3 advantage as far as Marquette is concerned. So we are at halftime with North Linn on top by a score of 30-27. And we'll come back and talk some more halftime with you on the Bim Ritter Sportswear Halftime Show, brought to you by Bim Ritter Sportswear. Need screen printing or embroidery for your company or special event? See Bim Ritter Sportswear at 817 2nd Avenue Southeast in Cedar Rapids, or online at bimritter.com, or give them a call at 364-3479. We'll take a break, come back to Des Moines right after this here on CRM Live Sports.
In your search to locate a good old-fashioned family-owned pizza joint, skip the run-of-the-mill franchise options and head to Roscoe's Pizza on Edgewood Road behind Taco John's. At Roscoe's, the Hunt family is dedicated to providing mouth-watering pizza prepared from the freshest ingredients available. Choose from our 4 delicious styles of crusts, then add your favorite toppings to create your own personal pizza delight. Need a quick lunchtime alternative? Take advantage of Roscoe's Fast and Go noontime specials. And yes, they even offer gluten-free options. For the tastiest local experience, give the professionals at Roscoe's Pizza a call and surprise your family with a one-of-a-kind eating experience today. American Family Insurance agent Kurt Gustafson is committed to inspiring and protecting dreams right here in Cedar Rapids and the surrounding area. He starts by getting to know you and your needs and build a free auto, home, or life insurance quote. By bundling policies, we can often offer a variety of discounts. Whether you're purchasing a car, buying property, managing an investment property, starting a small business, or leaving behind a legacy, we've got your back as you pursue your dreams, and we'll help protect them. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. See Kurt Gustafson Agency of American Family Insurance on Johnson Avenue Southwest, right across from the Johnson Avenue Hy-Vee for more details. Bim Ritter Sportswear in Cedar Rapids is your complete apparel and headwear provider. Bim Ritter is your one-stop store for screen print and embroidery for polos, t-shirts, hats, and more for any age from newborn to adults. Need screen printing or embroidery for your company or a special event? Bim Ritter is the answer, as they work with local teams, clubs, organizations, and businesses from startup to finish to provide the look that you need with exceptional turnaround time. Bim Ritter is also the local apparel supplier for the Cedar Rapids Colonels and Rough Riders. Bim Ritter Sportswear, 817 2nd Avenue Southeast in Cedar Rapids. Call them at 364-3479 and visit them online at bimritter.com. Epiphany Dermatology is a full-service dermatology practice that treats all conditions of the skin, hair, and nails. Dr. John Woolner has been practicing and treating patients for over 30 years. Epiphany Dermatology has built a reputation based on reliable customer service and quality skin and hair loss treatments. Epiphany Dermatology also places a special emphasis on skin cancer prevention, screenings, and treatment. Call them to book an appointment at 363-9936 and visit their website at epiphanydermatology.com. Epiphany Dermatology, 5264 Council Street Northeast, Suite 700 in Cedar Rapids.
Back with you with the Bim Ritter Sportswear Halftime Show as both teams making their way back out onto the court. Our second half coming up, brought to you by Epiphany Dermatology. Dr. John Woolner, with over 30 years of experience. He is at 5264 Council Street Northeast, a big supporter of high school sports, and you can call at 363-9936. While you were trapped outside the cheerleading,
there was no way I was getting through that.
That's why I gave all the stats at halftime.
30 cheerleading coaches between me and you.
Well, I had to turn. They were all screaming, too.
I just didn't watch. I enjoyed the show.
There you go. But some of the things to notice.
I've got 3 key points written down here.
The turnovers big in North Lynn's favor, but the Lynx, a couple things they know how to improve on.
Points off, turnovers only 7.
Yeah.
They're getting out-rebounded 19-9, so we got to shore up the rebounds. They've missed some bunnies. Uncharacteristically, they've missed 4 layups, which is going to kill you in a tight game like this, and they haven't got anything going from outside. My 3 keys to the second half: get some threes going, can't miss any more bunnies, and you got to work on the boards.
1 out of 9.
1 out of 9 from 3.
And the free throws only 1 out of 4. But Marquette's only 2 out of 5 from the free throw line. So both teams have left some points out there.
Left some points out there. And, you know, another thing I was thinking about was Marquette has got some points from maybe where they didn't expect it.
Yeah.
Bonus points from like a 15-footer from Brinker, the 3 from Kettman. They've done a really good job on Rader. Can't let him get going. Stills got loose a couple times, but Rader's the main one for me that they really have to keep under wraps.
Get Beatenbender going again. He had 9 in the first quarter and shut out in the second quarter. So,
well, Ty Fluhop really hasn't gotten going either. How many has he got?
4.
4. So yeah, get him going a little bit. They've done a nice job on him defensively.
But the Northland bench has contributed. All 3 of them have came in and done good things with Benish and Schmidt and Reese.
I thought they really cranked up the defensive pressure there in the second and caused some turnovers. Just couldn't score off it like they normally do. Like they missed a couple layups and they missed Drew Reese missed a couple transition threes.
30-27 here at halftime. Don't forget, we got the 4A title game coming up tonight at 6:45. The Kennedy Cougars and West Des Moines Valley.
Who are you picking in that one, Scott?
Oh, boy. You know what? It's going to be good. It's a game that everybody wanted to see. I think this is, well, you could say this is the Eastern Iowa wanted to see this game in 1A.
How healthy is Robinson?
He's getting healthier. He looked a lot better yesterday than he did on Wednesday. He's been in a walking boot.
That's a key for them. They need him healthy, even at 80%.
They got a lot of athletes.
Oh, boy.
And Kennedy's going to have to shoot it really well, I think. And I don't know, they're going to be, whoever has the most turnovers tonight is going to lose this game.
Yep, I agree.
That's what's going to come down to. Well, we still got a half here, and we'll see who has the best first 3 minutes coming out of the locker room here. It's going to be Northland ball on the arrow.
Yeah, you want to win the first 3 here. You want to win the first 3 minutes of the third quarter. 0-0. We'll see where we're at the 5-minute mark.
Brinker back out there. He's got 2 fouls, along with Litterer off the bench for Marquette. And the only person with 2 for Northland is Van Etten.
And like I said, he was born with 2 fouls. He's fine.
Here we go, second half. One of these teams, 16 teams from minutes from the championship bench, and a turnaround posting up. Missed it, got his own rebound, got it back for 2.
This is something they went to in the third quarter right away at Marquette, posting up Beshin when he's got Still or Scott on him.
Here's Scott beating Bender's pressure and gets it back. Marquette going to the bucket to our right. Cannon Still out front. Scott, Rader, Brinker, and Kettman, they got their 5. Rader took it right free throw line, and a walk on Still.
They ran Northland's play right back at him. Little gate action, close the gate, get Rader to the top of the key 3, but Fluhop did a good job reading it.
Spacing wasn't good either there.
No.
And here comes Northland with a 5-point lead. And a quick foul on a reach on Still.
Still trying to crank up the defensive pressure on Cole Griffith and got one.
Only his first to the
arm.
quarter. Northland with their starting 5 in there. As we are set to go. Off the inbound, Cole Griffith out top, still on him, man-to-man for Marquette. But they're doubling Beshin in the post, which allows Van Etten to take it in, rimming no on the leaner.
Tough shot by Van Etten, might have been some contact there, almost got the roll.
I like posting up Beshin, though.
I do too.
Going one-on-one, Rader drives in, double pump hanger, no, but he drew the foul, and he'll get 2.
Think they're gonna get Van Etten on the push?
Yep, that's 3. And do you leave him in, or do you bring someone in?
Frustrating for the Northland bench as Van Etten pretty much had the same move down here at the other end and didn't get the call. As Rader gets the call and the bump from Jake.
Rader.
And here comes Reese.
Yeah. I think you got to take him out at this point. Rattled home the free throw, 6 for Spencer Rader. And he had those 5 early. He had a 3 out of the shoot.
3 right away, and then a 2, and quiet since.
Trying to bring Marquette within 1 possession, and he does.
Need to keep him under wraps.
32-29 as we played a minute here in the second half. Beshin will bring it up against Scott. On the handoff in front of us, here's Beatenbender. Rader guarding him right now. Comes out the screen up top, Drew Reese. Working the weave on the fake. Fluhop takes the free throw line to Griffith, penetrates into the lane, and he had a shot blocked. Couple guys got it. Now it's loose, and we're going to have a jump. And it's going to go to Marquette.
Could have got Brinker's 3rd there as he came in and got some Fluhop's hand. And then Fluhop ended up tripping over him, but jump ball call.
Marquette inbound right by us here. 3 can tie it here. Marquette so far with 3 threes to only 1 for North Linn. Here's Scott. Gets it over to Brinker on the baseline. Hands it off, still in the corner. Fakes on Griffith. Can't do anything with it. Down to 18 on the shot clock. Brinker off the clear out. Saw Peshin and decided, I'm going to go back here.
I don't think he's going to be handling the ball much.
Still a deep three, and he got it.
Good three there by Still.
Handed it back, and we're tied at 32. On the drive, Peshin, and he creates a foul. Clear out, Mason go to work.
It's easy. It's easy as to call play when you say Mason, go attack.
Eli Scott gets his second. Here comes Hayden Schmidt for Cole Griffith. As it'll be Northland to inbound. Peshin backdoor. There's their favorite play and another missed layup. But the putback no good by Reese. And it's chased down by Scott. Oh, Northland has left some points. Here's Still. Pull up three, and he got it again. And he's starting to feel it.
Yep.
First Marquette lead since early in the ball game. 35-32. Schmidt circles right.
See if Northland can
Run
maintain composure.
Here.
No,
through the hands of Peshin. And that's turnover number 4 on Northland. And
it's a little too early to crowd hype.
Northland will turn on the pressure. Plenty of game left. 35-32. Rader guarded by Drew Reese. Weaves his way across the timeline. Still has picked up his game just like he did in Bellevue. Starting
this
to
was
shoot
about
him
the
in.
same time, too.
Fakes the three, drives, almost lost it. Throws up a wild shot, no good, out of bounds. It'll be Northland ball. And we'll have a media timeout probably at the next dead ball.
Yep. See if Northland can get a bucket here. Get a good look. Down 3, 5 to go in the third.
Get Peshin inside, post him up.
Bellevue won the first 3 minutes.
Peshin on the stutter dribble. He'll pull up from 12, right through. 14 for Mason.
Peshin's going to put this team on his back.
That's what leaders do. 35-34, still open three. That's an air ball, and they save it in, though, to Scott. He'll take in the lane, pull up from 10, swish through for Eli Scott. That was a great save underneath.
Great save by Still.
37-34.
Yep, they're going to get Rader on a push.
Yep, out front.
Fluhop was trying to set the screen.
His first, team's third. And that will take us to immediate timeout. 4:31 to play, third quarter. Bellevue Marquette 37, Northland 34. And we're back to Des Moines. Right after this, you're listening to the 1A State Championship game right here on CRM Live Sports.
The Cedar Rapids, Iowa City Building Trades Council represents 18 building trade unions in the corridor. Each union provides skilled workers for construction projects throughout the area. Union workers are highly skilled professionals who are determined to better their communities. The building trades unions are always looking toward the future. Training in registered apprenticeships is available. Visit their website at cricbt.org for more information. The Cedar Rapids, Iowa City Building and Trades Council, committed to getting the job done right the first time. Spinal Corrective Center, PC, 3800 River Ridge Drive, Northeast in Cedar Rapids. Dr. Gene Kretzinger and Dr. Janet Kuehl provide education to families on healthy living and wellness. If you want to reach optimum health and peak performance levels or are suffering from injury, pain, and other health problems, the chiropractic care they provide can give you relief and stability. Spinal Corrective Center PC has over 50 years combined experience in chiropractic care. And athletes, let us help you perform at 100% through sports chiropractic care. Call today at 393-3996 to schedule an appointment or go online at spinalcc.com. Spinal Corrective Center PC, delivering quality chiropractic care for the body to function at its highest level.
Exactly like we thought it was going to be. These two Tri-Rivers Division champions. Tight game throughout, 37-34. Marquette with the lead right now. And Cannon still been the difference in the second half. The 5'6" senior has shot him back to the lead.
Ty Fluhop needs to get going here. He doesn't need to force it, but he's got to get something going to the hoop. All right, here we go.
Northland will inbound. Mason having a nice conversation with our friendly official in front of us.
Stay friendly over there.
Schmidt's going to be in there. See, they run something for Flu Hop here.
Run it for Mason.
Coming off that double high screen. Going to go into the lane. Kicks it over to Schmidt.
Schmidt can shoot that.
Yeah, he almost pulled the trigger on it. Still 19 on the shot clock. Beaton Bender, high post. Reese turns free throw line. Kicks it back outside. Flu Hop fakes. Back outside. Drew Reese, three. Short, no good. Flu Hop tipped it and got the rebound. Nicely done. Beshin, deep three. No good front iron. And still got fouled. Going for the rebound by Drew Reese.
Reese got him.
Yeah, he got him. And that will be the second on Drew Reese. Only the second foul of the quarter. Full court pressure put on by North Linn. Ooh, dangerous cross-court pass, and Breck almost got it.
Breck almost got us.
Jeff Johnson protecting us,
Jeff was gonna dive in front and save us, sacrifice his body.
It would have been better Breck than Mason Beshin.
Yeah.
Nothing against
I don't know
Breck.
if I could have stopped Mason.
3-point lead for Marquette. Scott to Still working the perimeter. Raider playing way outside, dumps it down low. Kettman coming off screen, leaner.
Oh,
Offensive
they
foul.
got him on a charge.
Second on Kettman. 15th turnover
We've
for
had
Marquette.
multiple games down here where Beshin gets away with a couple, a little bit of a push off every now and then he ends up taking a charge. And the opposing crowd is irate. You gotta love it.
You gotta love state tournament basketball. Beshin pushes it up in the power dribble, hands it off to Beaton Bender, turns the corner, drives in, lays it up and in.
Nice slice and dice by Breck.
First one since the first
He's
quarter.
up to 11, isn't he?
Yep.
Yep.
37-36, North Linn back within 2. As a jump pass to Brinker, gets it across the timeline. He'll take it right free throw line.
That's the shot they want to give Brinker.
Oh,
he
Raider
dribbled
kicked
that
it out of bounds.
Dribbled off his foot, begging for a foul. Not going to get it.
No, he just tripped. Turnover number 16. Marquette up to 56% shooting right now. And North Linn 1 of 11 from 3.
Cold from 3 and missed at least 4 bunnies. I think 5 now.
5 now. Beshin
I'm not going to count the putback.
coming off the screen. Circles, gets it over to Schmidt. Left hand, he'll take it. Up front to Flu Hop. Going to drive on Raider. Hands it back down to Drew Reese.
This is the matchup they want right here, Flu Hop and Brinker.
Beshin, follow away 3. No good, but they got a foul. I think not on the shot, but trying to get through Flu Hop to get to Beshin.
And that's going to be Brinker's third.
No, that's Kettman's third.
Kettman's third.
And it's going to be free throws. And it's going to be Flu Hop to the line. So Ty will get 2 here.
Maybe this will get Ty going. Raiders putting the clamps on him right now.
Free throw,
Short.
that's short. Yep, 74%. North Linn now 1 of 5 from the stripe. Here comes Litterer back in for Bellevue Marquette.
Things that North Linn characteristically does really well, shoot free throws, bunnies, and hit threes. They've not done well tonight, this afternoon.
That one up and good. Gets the high archer to go. 5 for Ty Flu Hop. 37-37, we're tied again. I think we're going to see a lot of ties.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of it from here on in.
Here's Still to Brinker. He'll go crossover, drives on Drew Reese. Raider, right wing now. 2-man game, looking inside the Litter, over to Still. Quick pull 3, got it. Ooh. Third triple for Cannon Still. 40-37, Marquette by 3. Here's Betchen, crossover, takes it inside. This time they helped out.
Dangerous pass there from Breck, to Breck.
Beaton Benner to Flu Hop, fakes, drives on Raider to Reese. He'll spin his way in the lane and double dribbled it. Yeah.
Caught it on his hip.
Only the 5th North Linn turnover. With a minute 58 to play here in the third. 40-37 Marquette. Van Etten back in for Drew Reese. So 4 starters in there. Hayden Schmidt will stay in. Ooh, almost came up with the steal on the inbound pass. Litter through traffic. He'll bring it up on the power dribble. Brinker to the trailer, and a finger roll layup good by Raider.
Good ball movement there by Marquette.
9 for Rader. Beshin's going to beat him down, and he drew the block on Litterer.
Litterer fell down before Beshin even got to him and then ended up tripping him.
And that's 3 on Litterer now. So he's got 3, Kettman's got 3.
I think Litterer was expecting the contact, and Mason kind of sidestepped around him.
14 for Beshin, looking for 2 more, and got the roll in the free throw. Father Craig is calling him the wrong name. 42.
I've heard him called about everything over the years.
Around 2
Around
times and falls.
Here we go.
16 for Beshin.
All right, let's get a stop.
42-39. Rader going to bring it up against a double team. Quickly to the corner to Still. Covered up by Beatenbender this time. Breck's going to be all over him.
Yeah, they're not going to let Still get another one off.
Scott up front. Back to Still in the baseline. Fakes. Takes it left of the lane. Cut off. Hands it back to Rader. Couple of fakes and then had it stripped and a tie ball.
Nice play there by Breck. And it's going to be Northland basketball.
Turnover number 17. Good hands by Beatenbender.
You know, Marquette's been in this press the whole way, but it's not suffocating. I think it's just trying to control tempo a little bit.
Beshin behind the screen. Nice stop and go move. Splits defenders. Layup good. Counting the foul. Hello.
I don't think I've seen a 3-game performance like this in a long time. Not from one guy.
And that is going to be Litterer's 4th. So he's going to have to come out. Kettman with 3 is coming back in. Beshin's just going to foul everybody out.
That stop and go was nasty.
18 and make it 19 for Mason Beshin. Can I just say right now at the 1:11 mark of the 3rd quarter that number 20 is going to be the all-tournament captain no matter what
Win
happens?
or lose.
Yeah. Here's Still bringing it up the far boards. Still driving a kick to the corner. Kettman puts it on the floor.
Tip.
But they get it back with under a minute to play in the 3rd. Inside, and they're going to get a hold on Beatenbender. Little mismatch in there on Brinker.
When they switch, Breck gets stuck on those bigger guys, and he kind of hung on him a little bit.
Tied at 42, new shot clock. They'll lob it into Kettman. Ooh, near steal by Griffith. Scott, no look pass to the baseline, and Brinker lays it up and in. Almost got the steal, but when he did, that kind of messed up the rotation. There's Beshin, yeah, one-on-one. This time got it blocked, and Griffith got the rebound. Somehow got it out of there to Beatenbender. Cross court,
flew
hop, 3, in and out. And the rebound to Rader.
That would have been a big 3.
44-42. Scott got away with a push-off, and the layup, and a charge.
And they got him in a charge the other end. Boy, Breck took one in the face.
Yeah, he did. And that's going to go against Brinker, his 3rd. Marquette is getting into some big-time foul problems.
Serious foul trouble.
44-42, and Northland can go for the last shot. This will be big. Arrow to start the 4th will go to Marquette. 2 conference rivals playing a second time here. Down to 8 seconds. On the drive, inside Van Etten. Tough shot.
Jake!
Off balance. Half court, Still will let it fly, and it's no good. And we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter.
Take a breath.
Whoa. Well, buckle the seatbelts. 44-44 as we head to the 4th quarter of the 1A State Championship. Back after this here on CRM Live Sports.
End your search for your favorite restaurant in Cedar Rapids. Come to Emil's Hideaway. Emil's is the home for the best tasting American food around. Choose from your favorites: chicken, pasta dishes, pizzas, burgers, and fries. Whether you're bringing the whole family for a meal or wetting your whistle at our fully stocked bar, there's something to satisfy all ages and tastes at our classic American local restaurant. Need catering for your next party or event? Emil's has that too. Call them for details. Emil's Hideaway, open Monday through Saturday at 4 p.m., is right next to Home Depot and across from Lyndale Mall on 1st Avenue Southeast in Cedar Rapids. No matter where you are in life, Hills Bank is here to help you succeed. Whether you're buying your first house, saving for your child's future, or preparing for retirement, you can count on the people at Hills Bank for the support you need to reach your goals. It's easy to connect with a banker over the phone or on hillsbank.com because we believe banking is better through human connection. Hills Bank is an equal housing lender and FDIC member.
44-44 as we head to the fourth quarter. Anybody's ball game. But you take a look at the fouls for Marquette. Litter's on the bench with 4. Kettman and Brinker playing with 3 right now. Van Etten's got 3 for North Linn. And Bender and Drew Reese with 2. And shooting right now, Marquette, they're keeping in it despite 18 turnovers with 61% shooting.
61% shooting and still just went off in that quarter from 3. They are 6 of 11 from 3 right now. What is it with these teams shooting lights out against the Lynx in the well?
55% from 3, man.
I think all 3 opponents have hit 6+ threes this weekend.
Can Mason Beschen keep this up? And who's going to step up for North Linn?
Ty Fluhop. It's got to be Ty Fluhop. Ty Fluhop needs to have a quarter here. Look for him to have a couple baskets, maybe a 3. Problem is he's got the 6'5" Raider on him, who's a heck of a defensive player.
Still Scott, Raider, Brinker, and also coming out is Kettman for Marquette. And for North Linn, they will come out with Griffith, Bietenbender, Fluhop, Van Etten, and Beschen. Here we go, Marquette ball tied at 44 as we start the fourth. Still into the front court, Bietenbender on him. Raider takes it in the corner, Brinker in the high post, kick out top, Kettman. Over to Raider, off to clear out, fumbled pass as he gets it right back. 18 on the shot clock, gonna spin down the right side of the lane.
Good block.
Yep, good block by Fluhop. Here comes Beschen, pushing it up ahead. Beschen, 1-on-3, drops it off for Van Etten, blocked from behind by Scott.
Good block by Scott from behind there.
Never saw him.
Nope. Jake thought he had a wide open layup.
Had the height advantage right there, but Scott made it play. 44-44 still. Each team not scoring in their first possession. Kettman to Scott, works it over to Raider, guarded by Van Etten. Looking to go back door. Good cover up by Bietenbender. Here's Scott driving down the right baseline with 10 on the shot clock. Brinker gonna spin, puts up the follow away. That's blocked by Fluhop. Comes back to Raider, and a block gonna be called on Beschen. Only his second.
Both times North Linn has been called for that block, it seems like they're in really good position. And I'm not just seeing the right angle.
See what it.
We're going to see it right here.
Up top. No, we will not.
Why would they show us? Maybe during one of the media timeouts we can take a look at it.
Raider 2 out of 3, and he got that one to go. We'll pick our play of the game coming up at the conclusion of this one. It's brought to you by Carpenter's Local 308. Lead for Marquette by 1. Spencer Raider on the line, 81%, and missed it. He's missed 2 today.
Yeah.
Lead at 1. Here's Beschen. Boy, he started to drive on Raider. Now they double him for a moment. Gives it up to Bietenbender, left of the circle. Comes off the screen. Breck crossover. Breck on the drive. Jump stop, and threw it out front. And Brinker with the steal.
Uncharacteristic turnover there.
Only the 6th on North Linn. Brinker got the swipe.
They've switched Raider onto Beschen. And now Fluhop not being guarded by Raider.
Raider up top, Kettman. He'll try it for 3, no good. Bodies hit the deck, rebound North Linn, long up court pass, great catch Van Etten, and the layup.
Jake Van Etten releases early and gets the layup.
There were 3 players down underneath.
There was a whole mess of bodies down there. I didn't see what happened. I was watching Jake take off.
46-45, 1-point lead, 6 to go in the 1A championship. Raider to Scott. Kettman, little head and shoulder fake on the drive out top. Raider for 3, missed it badly, and a rebound knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be North Linn ball.
Brinker just volleyball spiked that thing into the bench.
Tipped it to Coach Sturm. And it will be Fluhop inbound. Sturm and
Beschen having a conversation.
Well, actually, Sturm and Fluhop having a conversation.
Beschen, yeah. Stern probably asked, will you stop driving to the hoop? Can't stop you. See what this defensive switch does.
And we're going to get a Northland timeout. 30 going to be called by Mike Hilmer. And that will leave Northland with 2. Each team went, 3 timeouts remaining. 46-45, 5:47 to play, 30 here, and let's be saying they want to run something.
Yeah, I think the key right now is that Bellevue has switched Raider onto Beshin to try to slow him up, which should free Fluhop up.
Maybe a drive and a kick.
Or you get him switched and you get the smaller still on him in the block and you go down to him in the post.
46-45 and a dynamite 1A state championship. Marquette shooting 53%, Northland 43%, but the Lynx are only 1 of 12 from 3. As Ty Fluhop will inbound in front of us. Looking, and he'll toss it in.
Raiders still on Beshin.
See what they do decide to run. Beaton Bender looking for the high-low. Instead, kicks it right side. Coming out the screen, Van Etten. He'll spin in the lane, put it up and scores.
Jake Van Etten. That's 2. Jake Van Etten drives.
He was wide open. The sea parted. 48-45, Northland by 3. Here's Raider in the standing dribble out front. Gives it up to Kettman. Kettman playing with 3 fouls. Still, who shot him back into it in the third quarter.
Ever since Breck and Beatonbender switched on Still, they've kind of shut him down here.
Kettman, isolated left wing. He'll bounce it up top to Still. They'll clear it out for him. Still, step back, 17-foot, high
shot.
archer, no good. Rebound, Fluhop.
That's a tough shot by Still. He can hit it, but I'm not sure that's what they wanted.
At 5'6", it's tough. But he can do it. He shot him into the championship. Big possession here to get a 2-possession lead for Northland. Fluhop off the Beshin screen to Beatonbender, left wing 3, short.
With a hand in his face.
Tough shot. Raider trapped in the backcourt, throws over the top of the pressure to Still. Up ahead to the baseline. Brinker open jumper, missed it from 10, and the rebound to Beshin. Long up court pass, broken up and stolen by Brinker. He got back that time.
Lynx trying to push tempo there.
Raider goes crossover, driving a kick to the corner, back to Still. No one scored for a couple minutes here.
Probably wasn't the play Hilmer wanted. A little better shot this late.
Dropping inside, and a hold going to be called
on Griffith.
I think they got Cole. That would be his second. Team second, and a timeout on the floor.
Cole just gets mismatched down there.
4:05 to play in the ball game. 48-45 in favor of Northland, and we're back to Des Moines after this. You're listening to coverage of the Boys State Basketball Tournament here on CRM Live Sports.
Your search for healthy, fast casual in the downtown is over. Whether it's a quick bite you're looking for or a freshly made smoothie, NutriSport and Smoothie has expanded healthy eating in downtown Cedar Rapids. Business professionals, as well as gym goers, are singing the praises of their freshly made wraps and breakfast bowls, while the smoothie lover can choose from a variety of nutritious fruit and protein options, including your choice of adding the newest Frontline supplements. For a fast, healthy, and convenient downtown option, look no further than NutriSport and Smoothie. At Hunt Graphic Innovations, it's the personal touch that counts. If you're serious about creating an eye-catching website or need assistance in graphic design for print, newsletters, posters, signs, or banners, Hunt Graphic Innovations has the experience to help get the job done. With personal attention and competitive pricing, discover the difference Hunt Graphic Innovations can make for you.
Scott Unash, Jared Collin back with you at the Boys State Basketball Tournament. 48-45 lead with 4:05 to play for Northland. And the Lynx have gotten Marquette into some big-time foul difficulties here, but hey, it's 4 minutes to go in your season. You suck it up and you play.
Gotta play them. You got to play them until they foul out. Jake Van Etten in the last couple possessions done a nice job getting to the rim, really taking his guy off the dribble. When he gets Brinker on him, Jake can take him.
What a big spin move he had right there.
And now, since Raiders switched on to Beshin, Beshin's been quiet. So we'll see if Ty Fluhop can step up here, Breck kind of forced a three that last possession with a hand in his face. Big stop here coming for the Lynx.
New shot clock for Marquette after the foul. They got a fresh 35 as Rader gets it in to Scott. He'll circle it right, gets it to Rader, drops it off on the block. Litterer turns against a double team, powers it up and good.
Good defense there by Beshin, just staying straight up.
Litterer with 6, 48-47. Cole Griffith in the ball game, works it up, leaves it for Van Etten, not about the three, on the drive, and a blocking foul called. 2 free throws coming up.
They're face guarding Mason away from the hoop now.
And Litterer just fouled out. That's his 5th. He fouls out at the 3:43 mark with 6 points. And they'll have to bring Brinker back in.
So Brinker comes back in with how many? 3, 4? 3.
Brinker has 3. Kettman and Brinker have 3. And free throws coming up for Jake Van Etten. Missed his first 2 this afternoon, but he got that one.
Big free throw there for Jake. Like I said earlier, I was most impressed at Bellevue with Litterer. Now he's out of the game. Let's see what Northland can do.
Second one,
Misses.
back iron, no good. Stays a 2-point lead at 49-47. Little token pressure applied in the backcourt. Rader beats it. 1-4 look, and now I hand it off to Still. Faked the 3 and got it to Scott. Marquette looking to tie or take the lead. Rader stutter dribble, sets a screen for Kettman, comes off of it, now to Scott. They'll bounce it down low. Brinker, 2-man game, over to Kettman with 10 on the shot clock. Drives in and got the finger roll.
Good move there by Kettman, getting to the rim.
11 for Kettman, and we're tied again at 49.
I wish I'd be tracking lead changes and ties.
Well, they'll have it on the final official stats.
Doesn't help me now.
Beshin far hash mark, 1-on-1. Beshin, right baseline, cut off. Gets it up top to Fluhop. They play catch with it. Beshin goes right side. One-hander up and good. Tough shot. Timeout, Northland. That was a tough shot.
Whoa.
21 for Mason Beshin, and it'll be a full timeout taken by the Lynx.
Keith Smart.
That was Keith Smart-esque. With 2:48 to play here in the ball game. We'll take a quick break. Come back to Des Moines after this here on CRM Live Sports.
Laborers International Union of North America Local 43 is proud to be supporting high school sports. From individual members involved in coaching sports at many different levels to being fans, Local 43 is involved with our young people in the area. Members of Local 43 work in the construction building trades and heavy highway industries and are trained in environmental remediation as well as pipeline work. Local 43 is always seeking new members. LIUNA offers world-class training and education to start a safe career. Information is available at local43.org.
North Linn with a 2-point lead coming off the tough baseline one-hander by Mason Beshin.
So many tough shots this tournament.
And Mike Hilmer wanted that timeout. Talking defense.
So Hilmer's got 2 left. Marquette Catholic with 3, 2:48 to go.
But put on a little pressure.
I don't think either crowd will sit the rest of this one.
Nope. Full court press. They're just showing it anyway. And interesting.
This is the one. I thought it was the 1-2-2. Nope, it's not.
I think it's just a little backwards defense. Take some time off the shot clock. Here's Eli Scott out top for Marquette. Center circle, holding it, right-hand dribble. Now starts the offense. Still with 18 on the shot clock. Rader way outside. Gets it right back from Kettman. He'll start to go to work on Beatenbender. Now to the baseline. Scott behind the back dribble. Fall away 10-footer, not short all the way, but he got his own rebound. Saved it into Beatenbender, though. And a foul in the backcourt quickly, because they've only gotten one so far.
Yeah, they're going to have to foul. But they need to pick and choose who's fouling.
And that's 3 on Scott.
They don't have enough dudes to get to the bonus.
Yeah, they might foul some people out
Just
trying to get there.
Yeah, just to get in there.
North Linn running the Tom Davis circle.
Love it.
Don't know why more teams
It's a
don't.
Northland staple. We got some trash on the floor right
Yes,
here.
we do. 51-49, one of the stickers from the referees. Lehner.
Oh, my gosh. Jake Van Etten.
What? Jake Van Etten, the hero? 53-49. 4 in a row by North Linn. Looking for a stop right here, 1 or 2 to play. On the drive, Kettman kicks it out to Rader. Thought about the 3, steps in, 10-footer, swish through.
Good shot there by Rader. He's only a junior.
Yeah, they're going to be around next year, too.
Him and Besh are going to do some battle next year.
12 for Rader, 53-51. Beshin with a stutter dribble, and he'll yo-yo it back out by the hash mark. They're going to clear it out. He's just going to go one-on-one. Stop me if you can. On Brinker. Little head and shoulder fake. Down to 14. 1-4 clear out. Beshin hands it back. Blue hop, fake the 3. Tie in the drive and got pushed. Not much there.
No,
it's not free throws, though.
That was iffy.
And Brinker gets his 4th.
Oh, got another one.
That's a hash mark. 3rd team foul as North Linn to put it in. Ooh, lob out top. Still, you got to be careful.
Lightning
107 to
quick
play.
is still.
Beshin closely guarded on the drive all the way in. Hey,
Oh
shoots
my
and
gosh.
scores.
What an off-balance shot by Mason Beshin.
55-51. Put a star next to that one. Rader to Brinker. Free throw line jumper. In and out, no good. Offensive board
Don't
by
give
the
him a 3.
5-6 still.
Oh, near steal by Griffith.
Scott to Kettman down the lane. High floater, no good. Loose picked up. Beaton-Bender fouled by Still.
38 seconds. Lynx lead by 4.
Team's 4th.
That's their 4th. So 1 more and the Lynx are shooting.
38 seconds left. Jake Van Etten, 2 big buckets.
Timeout.
And we're going to get a Marquette full timeout here. And a huge bucket by Mason Beshin. We'll take a final break. 38 seconds to play. North Linn by 4, 55-51. And we're back after this here on CRM Live Sports.
At Jersey Mike's, we've offered a sub above since 1956. It starts with bread, fresh baked in our stores every day, topped with quality meats, cheeses, and ingredients sliced and grilled right in front of your eyes. And don't forget to add the juice, the red wine vinegar and olive oil blend that gives a Jersey Mike's subs its exquisite zing. Stop in and visit Jersey Mike's now at their 3 metro locations in the Fountains on the northeast side and on the east end of Marion near the corner of Highways 151 and 13 and Edgewood Road in the Westdale area. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Big thanks to all our great sponsors throughout the year. And we'll be looking for some more over the spring and summer before the football season next year. So if you're interested, drop us a line. Go to our website at crmlivesports.com. All right, 55-51. Biggest possession of the year coming up here defensively for Marquette. North Linn running the circle. As it's going to be Fluhop to inbound. They wanted to get it to Beshin, and they got it to him. Oh, his pass tip, but it comes down to Ty, and they foul him immediately with Still. Ooh, boy.
That was dangerous.
So you want either Fluhop or Beshin to shoot free throws.
Yep. I'd even throw Beaton-Bender in there.
Yep. 75%.
No offense, Jakey. We're going to keep you off the line for right now.
You made your 2 big buckets, right? 3. And I think we got some blood on Beshin. And, yeah, Beshin's going to have to come out. They'll get him patched up here, but he's got all kinds of war wounds over there. Hayden Schmidt's going to come in. And they'll get him patched up and get him back in.
Yep. That's a huge stretch. I can see it from here.
Free throw up and right through for Fluhop. So could be a full 2-possession lead if he hits his free throw.
Hilmer might have to burn one here to get Mason Beshin back in the ballgame.
If he makes, he's saying right now, if he makes it, I want a timeout. But he missed it. Kettman the rebound. Half a minute to play in the 1A championship. Gonna have to shoot quickly.
Can't let Still get loose.
Rader spins, goes down the lane with the left hand, rimming good. It'll count in the foul. He just threw it up. And it went in. Who's the foul on?
That was a prayer.
Reese. Nope. Fluhop. His second. And a chance of the three-point play. And here comes Beshin back in. As Rader will try to cap off the three-point play. And going to get a Marquette timeout here with 25.1. Well, that missed free throw, that kind of messed things up, and then the three-point play messed things up even more here.
We were feeling fairly comfortable for about a minute.
Yeah, well, that's what championship games are for, man.
Beshin has to go out with a blood injury, gets scratched.
They got a big black bandage across his arm, and they're going to tape him up even more now during this timeout.
That's a sinking feeling as a coach. You get a kid with blood or he gets dinged. I know it's happened to me many times in football. You're like, where's he at? Where's he at? I'm like, no, you don't have him. I'm almost tempted to run out and grab that piece of paper right there.
Well, I tell you what, we can let the officials know about it.
He didn't look over here. He winked at me once.
Because you don't want to have that.
No, somebody's going to slip on that.
It's one of the patches off their uniforms. And
see if I can get him right here.
Oh, if he comes over this way. You got one more free. He's not going to come over here, though.
Nope.
25 seconds to play, and Marquette, it's going to be a one-possession game either way. You're going to have to get it inbounded, and someone's going to have to knock down some free throws.
Yep. And hopefully it's Beshin or Ty.
One free throw coming up for Spencer Rader.
If they're smart, they'll take those two all the way out of it.
He's got 14 points on the afternoon, looking for 15. It's up and good. Full court pressure.
2-point ball game.
Looking, Fluhop, got it in, got it to Mason. He's fouled immediately by Scott. And that's his fourth. All right, Mason.
Oh, it's his shooting arm that he's got that. It's tight, too. He's messing with it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
56-54. 2 here gives Northland a 2-possession lead.
She wrapped about 8 things of Coband around his arm.
Yep. Free throw on the way. Up. Rimmed it out. This is a big one, though, with 23.9. As substitutions coming in, Rader went out.
Lewis Goner, freshman.
And his first appearance, he's in the foul. One more, free throw, front iron, good.
Got the roll. That's a big one.
3-point lead. They need a quick 2 or a 3. We'll see what they do. Rader to still. And timeout Marquette with 17.1. Here comes the big old chalkboard.
This is everything we thought it was going to be.
Now I think wow. I think you got to go 3 now after Marquette in this situation.
You got to draw something up to get Still or Rader a look. The problem is...
I'll ask you this question.
Okay,
Northland's got 1 foul to give. You use it here, don't let them shoot the 3.
You got to use it smart, though.
Yep, you got to be real smart about it.
You can't let them be in the motion of shooting. The last thing you want to do is foul a 3-point shooter right now.
Marquette is out of timeouts. There's another thing. With 17.1 to go.
And they've got Scott and Brinker with 4, Still with 3.
If it's less than 5 seconds to go, you don't even have to inbound the ball.
Right.
At this point. Well, we'll see what they're going to do. If they're going to go for the quick 2 or the 3 to tie real quick here. Rader got it
back screen for Rader. Good job by Jake Van Etten on the switch.
Brinker, now you got to go for 3. 10 seconds, still circling right. The freshman gives it up to Rader. Rader behind the back dribble. The freshman's going to try it. It's short, no good. Van Etten got the rebound, loose, picked
That's
up.
Fine.
But it's over.
We won it!
57-56. They didn't have a timeout left.
Oh.
What a win for North Linn. The hat trick for the Lynx. and they get their 3rd state championship.
Wow, what a game, what a game.
Both sides played their absolute hearts out.
That was a crazy competitive ball game.
And like we said, when they were out of timeouts, let them score at the end. You don't have to inbound the ball.
Let them shoot it 2 under 5, and you don't have to inbound it. Jake Van Etten got, Jake Van Etten got the rebound. It got tipped away from him right into Rader's hands. Rader laid it in.
How about a double, huh?
Wow.
Lynx win it 57-56 to win the state championship. We'll get the final stats coming up here in just a little bit. Hats off to both teams. They represented the Tri-Rivers as good as you can.
That really could have went either way.
Yeah.
What a ball game.
We're going to have the all-tournament team coming up here. And the team awards.
I think they want me to take pictures.
All right. You got your camera ready to go. We'll get all the stats on the Westridge Care Center postgame show for you coming up here as well in just a little bit. The girls did it last Saturday night. The boys do it on Friday afternoon. As the Lynx will get the big gold trophy coming up here in just a couple of moments. As Bellevue Marquette will get their runner-up trophy. As the public address, Father Craig Collison making the announcements. And we will pick it up for you coming up here in just a couple of moments after the 1A state win by North Linn. As Marquette will get their trophy.
With a 27-2 record and their second final appearance at the state basketball tournament. Please help us congratulate the student athletes, the coaches, and supporters.
I'm going to go try to get this picture for Trent.
All right, go ahead. So Marquette gets their championship runner-up trophy. We'll get the North Linn trophy coming up. Their 3rd championship. As North Linn will celebrate with the big gold trophy. As North Linn with the win in 2019, 2022, and now in 2024, as they will get the pictures taken. Ty Fluhop holding the state championship banner, and now we'll have the all-tournament team for you coming up here. Before we get to the Westridge Care Center postgame show, Tom Keating, the executive director of the Iowa High School Athletic Association, is out there. He will present the all-tournament team as the Lynx celebrating. And here comes the all-tournament team. As they will have the announcement of the 5-player team coming up here. And we'll write those down and get those to you here. As Brent Johnson from the Iowa Farm Bureau. You got some pictures?
The media guy came up to me before the game and was like, hey, are you going to be able to get on the court and take pictures for me? I don't know.
Cam Buffington of Winfield Mountain Union on the all-tournament team. He's a big dude in regular clothes.
Geez, he's huge.
From Lake Mills, Aiden Stensrud.
Stensrud of Lake Mills. He's got a football background too. Got to be related to Mike in some way. Mike Stensrud, the former Cyclone.
Yep.
From up at Lake Mills.
From North Linn, Ty Fluhop.
Ty Fluhop. all-tournament team. I'm 3 for 3 so far.
They probably just took your card, didn't they?
This is Mr. Rader.
I looked at JJ as well. He was the last one to fill it out. He's off right now.
I'm 4 for 4. I'm going to be 5 for 5.
Well, Beshin.
Because I know who's going to be the all-tournament captain coming up here in a moment.
I might have put Still on mine just because that shot last night or Wednesday night.
Of the all-tournament team, from Northland, Mason Besham.
There's Mason Besham, the captain of the all-tournament team. And I was 5 for 5. That rarely
Look at
happens.
you. They just took your card and read it.
That rarely happens. They're going to get the photo right in front of us here. Don't do anything dumb in the background.
Pick your
Or
nose.
it's going to be, captured for years on end here. We got the final stats as we will get into the Westridge Care Center postgame show for you. Coming up when we return to Des Moines, North Linn is your 1A state champion. Back after this on CRM Live Sports.
Whether you need long-term care or short-term rehabilitation for your elder, one visit to Westridge Care Center and you'll see what has made them one of the finest nursing care facilities in the area since 1992. At Westridge Care Center, our #1 priority is to make all loved ones in our care safe and healthy. Westridge Care Center implements the Eden philosophy to reflect an environment of living as a habitat for humans instead of a place of frailty and waiting. Call 390-3367 to arrange a tour of their privately owned single-entity facility with private rooms with all the amenities. Westridge Care Center, 3131 F Avenue Northwest, Cedar Rapids, and online at westridgecarecenter.com. Carpenters Local 308 in Cedar Rapids is a member of the North Central States Regional Council of Carpenters, representing nearly 27,000 members and their families in the upper Midwest. The union is dedicated to protecting and elevating the economic and social conditions of all workers and to provide our industry with the best trained, most productive, and safest workforce available. Carpenters Local 308 is always looking for new workers to join their ranks. Apprenticeship classes and training are available for you to become a skilled worker for your career. More information on Carpenters Local 308 is available at carpenterslocal308.org. First Federal Credit Union is proud to sponsor high school athletics. We understand the hard work and dedication it takes for these students to succeed on the field or in the classroom. At First Federal Credit Union, we work hard every day to listen, solve problems, and are dedicated to finding ways to help you with your financial needs. From home loans to auto loans, checking, or even the best savings rates in town, we're here to help you achieve your goals. Learn more about First Federal Credit Union at firstfedcu.com, member NCUA.
Well, the team picture with the banner being taken at the free throw line as North Linn wins their 3rd state championship in boys basketball in school history. And a very productive set of trips to Wells Fargo Arena. It wasn't easy, though.
It was not easy.
You knew it wasn't going to be.
Boy, that game could have went either way. What a ball game. I've got a couple plays in mind when you hit your sponsor here.
All right. Well, let's take a look at the scoring. First of all, for North Linn, they finish at 26-1 and the state championship. Mason Besham, the all-tournament captain, leading the way, 24 points. He had one of the best state tournaments I can remember.
Wow.
He was
25, 32, 24?
Yes. That's a heck of a 3-game run, and a 5-day run for the junior, and yeah, he's back.
And it was when it was in dominant fashion. He just put his shoulder down, get to the rim, shoot free throws, pull up jumpers, floaters, hit a 3 every now and then. It's just all around good, masterful performance by Mason Besham.
Also in double figures, Brecken beaten Bender. You predicted it, and he ended up with 11 points in the ball game. Jake Van Etten, 11 big points, big baskets.
Well, he missed that one early. He went for the dunk instead of laying it in, and then from then on in, when he got his opportunity, he took it to the rim.
Also, Ty Fluhop with 6 points on the all-tournament team. Cole Griffith with 2, Hayden Schmidt with 2, and Drew Reese with a free throw for 1. Marquette finished 27-2, and they lost twice to the state champions. Not a bad year for Isaac
rough.
Sturm and Bellevue Marquette. They were led by 3 double figures. Spencer Rader on the all-tournament team with 17. Cannon still at 16. Caden Kettman with 11 points. Off the bench, Jacob Litterer had 6. Isaac Brinker had 4. Eli Scott had 2. The turnovers in the ball game ended up 18 for Marquette, only 7 for North Linn. And the bench scoring was 6-3 in favor of Litterer and Marquette.
I think your key stat there is 15 points off turnovers for North Linn. That was big.
15-4.
Yep.
Very, very big. I'll let you talk about a lot of the stats.
You know, Marquette shot 22 of 43 from the field. Lynx 24 of 52. Marquette out-rebounded North Linn 31-22. We talked about at half shoring that up, but the turnovers were the big difference, and that 15-4 advantage was huge for the Lynx. Also shooting, get to the free throw line. They got a lot of the Marquette players in foul trouble. They ended up 8 of 15 from the line, which is uncharacteristic from them, but Marquette on the flip side, only 6 of 10.
And points in the paint, North Linn got 36 points in the paint. That's good for the Lynx.
That's good for the Lynx. Well, the three-point shots weren't falling. 1 of 13. If you'd have told me we were 1 of 13 from 3 and we were going to win the game, I would have.
And missed 5 layups.
5 layups, and only shot 8 of 15 from the line. So less than perfect for the Lynx.
But
today.
caused turnovers.
But caused turnovers and played their game up tempo.
And Mason Beshin couldn't be stopped in this tournament. Those are the things you need to know here. All right, let's take a look at our player of the game, brought to you by First Federal Credit Union, online at firstfedcu.com. They're proud to support high school sports auto loans with checking and the best savings rates in town at firstfedcu.com. Does he get a perfect sweep?
I think he has to.
Yeah, Mason Beshin was terrific, beyond terrific. And they all were, but they need a leader, and he was the leader.
I think it has to go to Beshin. 24 points, 5 assists. I'm looking for his board. 7 boards.
Wow. And 1 steal.
All 32 minutes. Didn't come out.
Did not come out of the game.
Except when he got scratched on the shoulder.
And that was only for like...
And the co-band was so tight he couldn't shoot a free throw.
But got 1.
Got 1 and 2, which was the biggest one of the night, as the Lynx ended up winning by 1.
So he's going to get a hat trick in the state tournament. He is going to be our First Federal Credit Union player of the game. Our play of the game, you got some, and it's brought to you by Carpenters Local 308. Thanks to Bob Dobeck, everybody, Carpenters Local 308.org. They're dedicated to protecting their workers and provide the best trained workforce available. Apprenticeship classes and training are available as well.
Can I go co? Can I go shots of the game?
You can have more than 1.
All right, I'm going co-shot of the game.
All right.
152, Jake Van Etten drove off balance.
That was mine.
Crooked, however you want to call it, body control. And at 54 seconds, Beshin took it to the rim and had a power move and attack the rim. So that's my shots of the day. If you want to trump me with Jake's.
Nope, I think those are 2 good ones. That Van Etten one was just big, and it looked like he made a great spin move. I don't know if everybody was just kind of in awe of it, or...
The thing was, that was his 3rd move of the same variety of the quarter. I think he had 3 like that in the 4th, in 6 points.
As you know by now, he's not the prettiest guy in the world getting things done, but he gets it done, right?
Ended up with 11.
And a big 11.
Only 1 rebound. That's kind of shocking for me.
Yeah, well, hey, points we'll take. And we'll take the North Linn victory in this one. All-tournament team again, Mason Beshin, the captain. Spencer Rader of Bellevue Marquette. Ty Fluhop of North Linn. Aiden Stensrud of Lake Mills, and Cam Buffington of Winfield Mount Union. Could win some games with that group. So, hey, thanks, buddy. It was fun again.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Thanks for providing this for the North Linn community. We're really appreciative of many texts thanking CRM Live and providing this service.
Yeah, we look forward, hopefully, to do it again next year.
I'm in. Always in. I love to talk.
Be a lot of fun right there, and have fun. Best of luck in track.
Yep, we got track season right around the corner. We're
not track
2 or 3.
weather today.
No, it wasn't. We'd have been inside. We gave the day off.
Yeah, we had something that would have been different, but thanks, Jared. Appreciate it, buddy.
Thank you for having me.
All right, that's going to wrap things up. Don't forget, we've got 4A tournament basketball championship action coming up at 6:45. Kennedy Cougars and the West Des Moines Valley Tigers. We're already behind schedule, though, so I'm going to say between 6:45 and 7 o'clock coming up this evening here from Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines. Nate Sanderson will join me for the call of that one. So, for Jared Collins, Scott Unash, thanking you for listening. Final score of the 1A State Championship. North Linn wins their third title, 57-56. The Lynx over Bellevue Marquette. You've been listening to a sports presentation of CRM Live Sports. So long from Wells Fargo Arena here in Des Moines.